Jesus, not even got the week started yet. Not even said a single syllable. And already we've got a bot. Nobody click the link. Don't go near the account. Don't go anywhere near it. Just to be safe. You can promote viewers too. I can be famous for doing nothing. Isn't that the internet? Yeah, nobody go anywhere near it. Don't click it. Don't do anything. Just stay away. Don't even read it. How about that? Mind right, Satan, Scotty, Kitten, welcome to the stream, everybody. That was a good start, right? Start with the Kardashians, did it? Well, there was a few extra steps, Satan, but I can't say them on stream. Fucking hell. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's time for the return of Grounded. We're going to do big mixer bullshit this week. How about that? Multiple mixers are going to fall this week, including the one in the haze, the one in the sand. No, the one in the haze is done. The one in the sandbox, the one on the shelf, the one on the toenail pipe, the one on the mower, and the one in the barrow. I'm not going to get all of them done this week, but at least the plan is to work through them. Many mixers. Handle it. Speaking of handles, I made a sword last week, if you recall, that I collected from the charcoal bag in the upper yard near the barbecue, and I think we upgrade that sword to its fullest potential by fucking over some spiders. How about that? Charles, welcome to the stream as well. Good morning, all. Welcome to the new followers as well. I hope everybody's well. So today, I'm going to finish upgrading this sword because I want to I just want to slaughter wolf spiders. Does that make me a bad person? So we'll run around for a little bit, getting the last bits that we need to fully upgrade this sword, because it will be our permanent spider whacker going forward, because it's fucking top. It's good for spiders because they're susceptible to blades, but it's also good against spiders because it's spicy, and that's what they hate the most. Lisa, we will do Wayne, I promise, at some point, just not today. Wayne's on the list, I can see his name. It's a long way down, I must admit. Lisa, good morning and welcome to the stream as well. And soon, the battle we're waiting for. Look at everybody bringing Wayne up. You'll see me fight Wayne, I promise. Not only Wayne, there's also another infected wolf spider out near the wheelbarrow in the west. East. There's multiple infected wolf spiders I need to kill, and I will kill them in time, thank you very much. But for now, I just need to concentrate on the next task, which, after upgrading the whacker, is to go and do the sandbox mixer. Wayne and Dwayne. I don't know how I feel about Dwayne. Dwayne means more to this community in another sense than it does in Grounded. Dwayne, pipe and all that, right? And the broodmother is to... So I might as well speak you through my current plan for the rest of this playthrough. So my current to-do list here says haze mixer, after I've upgraded this sword, haze mixer, not haze, hang on a minute, upgrade the sword, sandbox mixer, then I'm building that trophy room everybody's been nagging me about, then I'm going to go and kill the broodmother for the first time and make the kebab, and then I'm going to have a break from that bullshit while I get the shelf mixer done, then the mantis, then I'm going to search the pond for the remaining areas I've not found yet, because I'm trying to push for 100% as close as I can get. Then the toenail pipe mixer. Then I'm going up to Castle Moldork for the first time, so I've never even been up there yet. Then the mixer at the mower. Then I'm building that petting zoo that everybody nagged me about. Then we kill Wayne. Then we kill the barrow mixer. Then endgame. How many streams do you think that's going to take? Fuck me. I might find other things that I need to do along the way as well, but here we are. Right. Look at this sword, look at this, look at this. Rate that sword out of 10. Look at it. Rate its looks for a start. It's just a straight up sword. I don't know where it is, I don't know how or what it's from. Because it looks like a properly built sword, it makes me feel like it's from like an action figure or something, right? Because that's not something I've fashioned out of like mushrooms and bits of old twig. That's a genuine, like, crafted, sculpted, moulded bit of bullshit. I wonder if it is from an action figure or something. But whatever, it's a blade and it's spicy, which means it absolutely shreds spiders. So I think we're going to go and kill some fucking spiders. We're going to get it upgraded first, though, because I was working on it at the end of Thursday's stream and just didn't manage it. So I will be killing Wayne at some point in the distant future. How about that? What is it that I needed to upgrade it? Mighty globs, of course. I need one more. And I think to do that, I went out to go and farm some sturdy, is it? Not studdy. Sturdy, yeah, 2 months. There we go. I'll make 5 of them because I was farming wolf spiders at the end of last week, if you recall. And it was satisfying. That means I can make 1 more mighty glob, which I will do. Because I'm just going to upgrade this down the mighty path, which means... it just does more damage. Because it's already spicy, so I don't need to level it up to be spicy. I didn't go back and watch all of last week's VODs, just My Summer Car, and shit, that was a good My Summer Car stream on Friday, right? That was productive. What did I do last week in this? Oh, I did the mixers. That's what I did last week. So this mixer here, I don't know if it's still on the map now. Yeah, it is. I cleared that mixer out, which then led me to the haze mixer, which I fucked around and managed to build, and I got that one knocked off as well. And I also... What else did I do? I feel like I had some other thing that I did last week. Sorry, and I also went and now I'm building towards this one. But I feel like I did something pretty major. I did the charcoal bags event too. That's what I did last Thursday. But yeah, you're right. That was a productive week last week. Whew. So that is the task for this week. Fuck, I need some more meat. I might actually go and check for heals as well while these things are cooking. I might allow a bit of boring gameplay, just briefly. Because one thing about this difficulty is it's regularly requiring me to do tedious tasks. I'm just going to go and... I'll go knock out some food. I'll go grab some food gubs, kill some tadpoles for some meat, and that'll sort me out for a few streams. And then I'm going to go into the pond and explore that briefly. I think... Do you watch the whole thing, Scotty? Because I think that car... Once I've got the oil and everything in it, I think it might be ready for us to turn the ignition for the first time. I feel like that's the biggest fight that people have been waiting to see, mind right, not Wayne. Me versus the task of building a functioning vehicle in My Summer Car. Do you reckon I'll be driving it on Friday? Yeah, but... Last time I played it, the furthest I got, without dying, is... I got the car... to start, but every time I tried to drive it, it conked out. Yeah, I drove it about 2. It's in the best of somewhere. Well, you will watch the whole thing, right? So, and it was because I didn't have an oil balance. I didn't have the oil thingy balance quite correct. And I was learning how to do it when it was suggested that I take a break from the playthrough, and I just took that advice, and I shouldn't have. And then didn't go back for literally years. Kill tadpoles, get a bit of food. We'll cook this up back at base. Get some heals too. Yeah, it turns out I should have just carried on playing the game, right? So that means that I'm about where I was before. I just need to suck more shit. But now I'm scared of getting that vehicle because of what's happened in the past when I've got that vehicle. You leave me alone. Not interested in you. Just after heals, then I'm off out chopping spiders. I was going to suggest that we do a prediction similar to last week's regarding... Where are you? What are you? How fast can I kill these now? Stop backing up, you bastards. A lot faster than I used to be able to fuck them things. That's a lot of noise for this time on a Thursday. Right, I did something stupid and sweated it recently. Because I kept having to mark where the place was in the pond that I had to dive to get to the hatch. Instead, I put this marker here. Or this light here, so if I go straight down from that light now... I've not actually got the perk on that I usually use for this, so let's just pray I don't drown, because... I'm not dying all week. Don't know if you noticed. Yeah, I considered putting a prediction up for gold cards again, but I don't know whether it's a little bit controversial after Thursday. That's something that definitely happened. A very successful prediction and then a very controversial one immediately after it. Alright, have these respawned? They have. Good. So this should set me up at least for a few streams. I've got plenty of food. Now I just need to get the mushrooms, because these things are the base that I use for the good heals. Which on this difficulty means I can't go anywhere without a pocket full of the bastard things. But while everybody's filtering in, I might as well do the slow and steady boring bullshit. Let's take a bandage, actually. I just noticed my health was low. Is that all of them? Are we good? Are we good? Raiding this lab was the best thing I've done so far, I think. In terms of, like, what it's done for the future of the playthrough. Because it's, as far as I can tell, the only place where I can get muscle sprouts from. Out of the 233 emails I came back to, only 25 were needing actioning. I call that a win. It also sets a precedent for the future, right? Which means you can ignore at least, what would that be? Like 90% of the emails. Where did you actually go, Scotty? I don't think I was around when you mentioned it. God, I love the look of this blade. The problem is oh yeah, it was in Iceland, of course yours. Yeah, I remember you posting the pictures. I'm assuming it was very drastic scenery and beautiful views. The only problem I have with it only wearing one sword like this, especially in the pond, is whenever I'm stood here now, because I've just got this blade at the right side of the screen, my initial instinct is to go like this and then sword lunge. I had that problem in Subnautica as well, Below Zero specifically, because I played a lot of Sea of Thieves in the sort of weeks or so before I was streaming it. I'm just going to kill all of these tadpoles as well. Just going to subject you early birds to the most boring part of the game. I posted that picture and Cats was out by 150 kilometres. I went for a really long walk that night and I came back and he was still trying to piece together where he was. It's all this geoguess, you see. It's not good for us. The scenery was gorgeous. Best bit about that trip, to be honest. Does that mean that the trip was really good but the scenery was better? Or that the trip wasn't too good but the scenery was beautiful? That could mean either. Wait, I haven't got Kitten's music turned up, have I? No, I have. There you go, Kitten. I almost didn't have the music turned up. Imagine. Oh, so it was the former. Look at all this meat, by the way. Having 6 to cook is probably the best way. Right, my mighty globs or whatever it is are cooked. My glue should be ready. It is. You saw a humpback. I thought, for a start, I quickly read that out of the corner of my eyes. Humperdinck. Thought he'd been to watch Engelbert. Like, the fuck is that? What's going on down there? Hello? Is it you, Trudy? If it is, come to the surface. Don't be coy. No. Sorry, everyone. I'm not going to eat one of them, actually, because I'll be going to sleep shortly, so I'll just cook up the rest. I just enchanted this, didn't I? So I need jewels now. Gotta say, Diverse World leaves me feeling less useful in geoguessing. Yeah, it's kind of... We don't get Britain as often either, do we? So it's kind of... I suppose it's stretching out all of our world knowledge as opposed to just... But yeah, I know what you mean. There's a lot of... Like, we was very reliant on certain people for certain areas, and now we're just spread out into the world. It gets a lot more difficult. Right, I need 2 algae and 6... Wait, can I make... Sorry, I'm confused. Can I make mighty jewels? I need quite a few. I just need more supreme whetstone. Supreme whetstone, it said. I can't make supreme whet... You can't make supreme whetstone, can you? You have to find it. No, wait, did I see it there? I swear I just saw... Oh, supreme whetstone. I need quartzite and I don't have it. Oh, I really want to get this weapon enchanted. But I don't know where there is any of this. Like, this is fine. I tell you where there might be some. There might be some up in this ant hill to the north, wherever that big ant hill. Can I have permission to go do a bit of farming? Yeah, Umperdink, our best ever Eurovision entry. Now, what about... Is it Katrina and the Waves that won it for England? Or for the United Kingdom, I should say. Or Gina G. Which one was it? One of them won it, I'm sure. Or did they not win it? I'm just desperate UK Eurovision revisionist memory. Oh, he got 0 points. I remember now. I see what you're saying now. Right, I need 2 algae and 6 clover. Let me go do that. Boring, I acknowledge, but I need to prepare for the week, so be patient with me. Load of clover, load of algae, that'll do. I suppose it was a necessary change to make, though, right, mind, right? Because all we was learning about was Brazil, the US, and Paris, and everything else was very rare in comparison. And Japan. I had a really funny noise in my left ear then, when I... Did anybody else hear that? Like a blowing sound in your left headphone. My stomach cow was making me worry that my headphones were broken the other day. Excuse me, don't want to fight you people. Just here to get a bit of clover. Can everything stop running in front of my axe, please? Any accidents caused by running in front of me swinging my weapon are not my fault, and I bear no responsibility. Do you know, when you're looking for weevils or when you're looking for aphids or whatever, you can't find them for shit. But when you're just swinging your axe at normal stuff, they go running under your nose. I need algae, don't I? Got any? Just a little. I really like the pond music. It's like weirdly sort of mystical and pleasant. I think I only needed 1 algae, but I'll get a bunch. Eurovision will start spooling up soon, right? It's May, I think. Was it May or April? I think I've asked you this about 15 times and I keep forgetting. I think it's May. May 13th, that's it. I'll remember that until the next time I have to ask. So I guess people have still got a fair amount of time, because I swear it's been in April sometimes, historically. Right, I need to make 15 of these. It's not important that I do this now, but... And then I need some clay and some pebbles. Ah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's go get some clay and some pebbles. Actually, I'll sleep before we go out. We were watching something on TV on Saturday night in Iceland. They have a full competition, like X Factor, for who gets to... Oh! That's not a bad shout, actually, because then it means that they're already popular on the way out the door, right? You're not just choosing somebody at random. Not that it's at random, but, like, they're already proven to be very popular in a competition such as that.
That was refreshing.
Is that how they ended up with that Daddy Freya, or whatever you call it, the other year? Because that was genuinely perfect Eurovision camp jaunty rubbish. So were they graduates of that same programme?
Just like a fruit pounder.
Get rid of this clover. I actually like how the tadpoles come and sort of meet you. As if to say, hello! Come and eat me. Breakfast is here. I'm going to go over to my dedicated clay spot. I should be able to get what I need in no time. I'll knock some pebbles out while I'm there, and then we'll go and start looking into... Oh, the trouble is, I keep doing this where I get I get a task in mind, which in this instance is upgrading this sword, and despite the fact that I've named the whole fucking stream, and I've set the the target of doing this on Thursday, and then I talked about doing it at the start of today's stream, as well as the announcement in Discord, all centered around the sandbox mixer, right? And then I get distracted and I can't see beyond upgrading this sword to its max. But I suppose it's not a bad thing, right? It's singular focus, but it's on me for suggesting that it's... Oh, that's probably what that loud clunking noise was. It was trim landing on the bird bath. I see. It's on me for setting expectations in one direction, knowing full well how easily fucking distracted I am. I was thinking about that, Scotty. Like, I wonder how many countries go with proven successful TikTok star. Because the United Kingdom, technically they didn't win it, obviously Ukraine won it, but the United Kingdom basically put a cheat code in there, didn't they, and won the competition without the Ukraine thing, let's say. Or came second to Ukraine, we will say, by just picking a proven popular with a market that isn't the normal Eurovision market superstar, despite the fact that none of us had fucking heard of him. But look how well it works. It's like, political bullshit aside, the public vote just changed the game. Why can't I? Oh, I can now. Just going to grab this clay, then I'll walk a bit further towards the hedge for the sake of...
Oh, hi.
Martin, welcome to the stream. For the sake of getting some stone. Alright, talk to me, Martin. How's this car going? How's the progress? Or has it been mostly posters? The tickets go on sale for Eurovision tomorrow. Damn. We've not even assigned everybody countries yet. I love the poison procs when I'm farming clay. It's so ridiculous. Your nights are done. You've got 2 weeks off. 2 weeks off nights, or 2 weeks off work in general. Whoa. No better feeling in the world if it's the latter. Work starts on the car soon. Posters are mostly done. Martin bought my summer car, for the record. If you couldn't have guessed it already. You're off work for 2 weeks. Whew. Announced on the day Scotty goes back to work for the first time after some time off. Get shit on Scotty. So it's going to be mostly my summer car. I respect it. Thank you for the bits as well. Right, is that all the clay now? I might as well full farm this clay. Oh, I hate that noise. That noise... Oh, didn't do it. Sounds like the one thing I hate, and I can't even think about it without my skin crawling, which is doing right now. Do you know when you get two marbles, glass marbles, and you scrape them together and it does that, like... Oh! Fucking hell. I can't think about it without... Ugh. And the sound of that clay then made me think of it and I made myself all uncomfortable. Watch this be the thing that changes how effective I am on stream today, and I'm going to be, like, have a shit time and fuck everything up, and I can trace it all back to that point where I thought about two marbles scraping together. You say get shit and I'm off again next Tuesday. Didn't account for you being that lazy, Scotty. Respect. Nope, that's the wrong thing. That's the thing. I'm just doing boring prep work if you've just joined. The end goal being raiding the... oh, a spider. Permission to just fuck on a spider for no reason other than just to test my new blade. Get a load of this sword. You ready? This is my anti-spider sword. Come here, big man. I missed. Well done, Stubbler. I missed again. Well done, Stubbler. Okay, that was 2 splinter arrows wasted just as I started talking about how good this is going to be. Ready?
Press 69 to sex the spider.
What the fuck has happened here? Hang on a minute. Well, this is how good the sword is. It's so dumb. The sword's amazing, but it put me in like a web wrap cocoon thing then, which is weird. Come on then. Enjoy my new sword, friend. Damn it. I fucking love this new thing. I'm going to save this aphid. Go on, little one. There you go, Mindrek. That was for you and your people. Do you get spider chunks from these? Oh, you do? Good. I need spider chunks for making sturdy whetstone. So I've noticed when you get the upgrade resources like whetstone and that sort of shit, you get like a renewable version where you don't have to farm the materials. You can just make it out of like renewable materials. But I can't seem to get it for the Supreme one, so I assume because the Supreme stuff is the highest level, then it's just finite. Now, if there is, if there is a way to farm Supreme stuff, please don't tell me. Please don't even confirm that it exists if it does or it doesn't, please, if that's okay. But that's my current assumption, because unless there's something at endgame, or unless there's another lab or something that I've not encountered, it feels like the rocks that don't respawn, it's like a finite resource to get things up to level 9. Destroyed as slayers. I saved one of you from captivity there, mind, right? Martin, thank you for the bits. This staircase, as simple as it is one of the things I'm most proud of. It's like, for once in a game, I just quietly did the right thing. I didn't try and build some stupid assault course. I didn't try and backdoor my way up. I just did the right thing.
I took the shell off my racing snail the other day as I thought it'd make him faster. If anything, it's made him more sluggish.
I believe!
It maybe didn't need the punchline for that, Gwynblade. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. I saw a green name and heard a joke start being told, and I assumed it was Santa. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. It's quite good, though. I'll give him that. We can workshop it. Right, I don't have a tuft, so let me land in the water. Good. Gwynblade, good afternoon. Can I go raid the... I want... Am I wasting everybody's time doing this? Fuzz on the rocks, right? So that's all the ingredients I need. If there is a really difficult endgame fight, though, I am absolutely prepared for it now. I put that 16 in there as well. Put them in there too. What if I paste the joke over various JPEGs and keep pushing it every day? It'll make things funnier, right? It's the internet way. You got to know your audience, Gwynblade, right? You can't go being subtle and nuanced on the internet. It's all about, like you say, brute force repetition until people are so sick of hearing it that it has a unique edge to it. Good. All right. Can I be excused to just quickly go and check if... Where's Annihilator? There. Then I'm going Assassin. What have I got? Take Poison Resist off and go Assassin. I want to go and just check if I can get the upgrade resources necessary. I suppose what I do is just completely drain... Can I take off... Can I get... that and that. I completely drained that area of all the upgrade resources I can find, and I'll go in poison spec just so I can get the necessary stuff I need to upgrade. Is that a spider dagger or the widow? Alright, we're in poison build. Just so I can go in and get the necessary stuff I need for the sword. Because there's going to be a mixer that requires me to kill spiders at some point in the future. So while I've got this new weapon, I might as well have it upgraded to full. Or am I just talking out of my anus? Which I've been known to do. Can I repair this helmet while we're climbing? Good. Heals sorted. I've not got a lot of mushrooms. I might be able to grab some on the way. Dandelion tuft I could do with the new one, but it's not going to be that much of a concern in a pool. Although it might be, because there is jump puzzles in these things, right? But the last time I was down there, I killed a fuckload of ants, but didn't really get everything.
I was gonna go with something funny or edgy, but I can't remember how to do the pause/thingy nor italicize words. So I'll just go with Go Green. What a lame use of a resub announcement. Come on, Harry, you gotta remember these things.
You've let the standard slip there, Harry. It's almost like the Doomhaus bullshit can fade over time, and if people have a break, they actually turn into more normal people for a short period of time. That being said, what everybody should do is probably take a similar break, so you can recover just as well. Thoughts? Harry, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the 29 months of Prime. How are we, Harry? Good morning. Actually, I'm not too sure about how to do the slash thing. I think it's /. Italicized sounds like Italian. How very continental. Harry doesn't. Continental for Harry means something different, don't forget. I need to get this number up to 20. Then eat the rest to fill up on food. Yeah. Harry, I appreciate the sub. A whole month of not getting ads on the way into this. Imagine. The more I say that, the more that's worth it, because I've been increasingly annoyed by Twitch lately. Hello, what's seen me? Something major. A fire ant, of course. Get ready to see a lot of me fighting fire ants, because that's essentially what today's stream is. Until I find the whetstone that I need. Die, please. So I've gone with a poison build for this, because I feel like I get swarmed a lot when I'm in these ant hills. And if I can just swing my chopper around and take a lot of health off stuff as it runs away, bleeding and dying in agony, then I will. But I'm looking for resources. I'm looking for supreme quartzite more than anything. Because I worry that I've seen the last that I'm ever going to see. I might have wasted it. I'll carry on. Welcome to the stream and good morning. So I ran into my first couple of Black Widows yesterday, promptly ran away and said not a chance. You didn't attempt the fight? I mean, you've seen me fight him, Alkyrion. It's very easy. That's a black... Whoa, where did you come from? Holy shit. Okay, that's a fight I maybe don't want to be starting right now. There's something else down here that wants to kill me as well. Right, get the poison on, and let's just back away for a second. Ow! That was a hell of a knock from that twat then. Die, please, of poison. Die! Thank you. The ladybugs and the ants started fighting over there. I'll take that. I wonder if it's worth taking fire ant parts and mandibles, because if I'm going down into this cave, I'm going to be fighting a lot of them. Just some stretches so you can keep running. You're providing a valuable service, mine, right? Alkyrion, good morning. After how many deaths? How many times did I die on Black Widows? I think once, maybe? 1.5? Harry's got them incontinental badges to sit on. I don't need to repair. My only reason for killing ladybirds now was to repair my shield, but I don't need to anymore. Grimble just accused me of peeing my pants, so there's that. There you go, look. See, if you had an ad, you wouldn't have been able to experience Gwynblade accusing you of pissing yourself. There's the stuff I need, look. That's all quartzite too, but I don't know if any of it's supreme. Let me get a dandelion tuft before I go any further. I need to get down there safely, because I don't want to be wasting heals by stupid, frivolous bullshit. Which is the name of the game. Are you suggesting that I died a lot on Black Widows, Alkyrion? That's one thing that scares me about this game, is if there's some event or something where Black Widows spawn as part of the defence, because I do feel like I have to defend them pink things at some point. If Black Widows spawn during that, I'm fucked. Because it takes me like 3 days of prep just to kill one. Let alone as part of a wider fight. Because everything else I feel like I've got to a sort of proficient level where it feels like they aren't trivial. They're trivial, sorry. But I can't do that with Black Widows, it seems. I feel like I'm in as endgame gear and sort of items as I could be. And still, I barely scrape through. It's not a suggestion, it's a statement of fact. I can survive. It may be an insult, but at least it gives you that nice warm feeling, right? I mean, the nice warm feeling that comes from insults is what the internet's based upon, right? Especially Twitch. It's like just that war long. Yeah, Eric mentioned that earlier. Eric S as opposed to Eric C. What is that? Is that the... What's the subtitle for it, Harry? I've seen people talking about it, but as usual, I have no idea what it is. I'm going to approach this from what looks to be the entrance, because down here should be everything I need, and then we can get this sword upgraded and be done. Hey, what's this? Hey, is there any mint in here? That'd be nice. Avoid the ants. Oh, lovely. Absolutely fucking nothing. Is that a good thumbnail? That feels like a good thumbnail. Yeah, it's not the best thumbnail.
Windright feels like life's always peeing on him. He's a real pessimist.
Windright? You've got your M upside down, Santa. I've always said that about you. Santa, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Windright feels like life's always peeing on him. He's a real pessimist. I'm sorry, Windright. I'm sure Santa didn't mean it. I'll get down there in a second. I just want to get down there naturally. Santa, welcome to the stream. That fucking prop hunt yesterday. I think it was the best one so far. So good. So dumb. Am I going to be fighting the second I get down here? Yeah, I am. What's with the kink shaming? That on. Right, let's just go down here and swing. That's supreme, I think. I think that's exactly what I'm looking for. Please, can I only fight one? Look at these resources. There's the poisons being applied. Good old Black Widow armor doing the business. Oh, I was about to get knocked down there. That was a good job they did that. Look at this. Holy shit. Yep, Supreme Quartzite. Exactly what I was looking for. I don't know how much I need, but I think it's probably 10 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And some brittle. That's good, that's good. Sturdy Quartzite too, which technically I should have come here instead of just fighting the spiders. I wonder how much more of this shit there is down here. Permission to just go crazy. Oh, sorry, Eric. Game Pass Day 1. It's a Souls type game, but I don't know much more than that. I love the ability to just install it and play it. It's so good. Just need to get to the point where I've got a team of 17 sweatlords that make the best of for me so I can actually be playing this shit. Are you supreme? You're sturdy. I know they've always been popular for the last, 10 years, but does it feel like there's more Souls-like games coming out now than ever before? It feels like that... It might be... We was talking about why every game feels like it needs an RPG system in it now, because it's definitely a thing that's happening, and it has been happening for a decade. But I feel like all these new Souls-like games that come out now is maybe a sign of it changing, or at least there being an opposite part of the gaming community to that. Where they're sort of more interested in overcoming adversity by practice and knowledge as opposed to just out-leveling it. Cloud is nice too. BF1 is still active, I've learned. It's nice to just pop in and play a few rounds at leisure. Leather? Cloud is nice. What's that, Harry? Is that a game, or you mean the cloud service? Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Being able to cloud stream game, the xCloud thing, aren't we? Let's go crazy, let's go nuts. I'll take that as absolute permission, Mindright. Roger that. Razor, well said. Welcome to the stream. See, there's some shit down there too. I don't know why I didn't collect all this on the way through here the first time, but I should have. You find me in a hole, Razor, collecting stones. Hulls and stones. Windright plays rounds at leather. Fucking hell. What's happened to us today? Let me equip my dandelion tuft. Alright, this is that David Bowie statue that we saw last week. There he is. Look. Not last week, whenever that was. Feels like a long time ago. Is this sturdy? Supreme marble. I've got no gear that I want to upgrade enormously, but I guess I can now. For a supreme quartzite that I need. I think I need more than I have. Supreme. Is that supreme? I only got 3. That's... Oh. Come on. I'll fight you, nerds. But only if you promise that there's some good gubs in your cave. Ow. Once again, that was looking at chat that got me in trouble there. Come on, poison damage. Do my job for me. Beautiful. I forgot how much I love this poison build. Permission to just bang on about the poison build again. Alright, look, there's loads of rocks and stuff down here. Did this stuff respawn, or was I just shit at collecting it the first time? Right, one dead. There's so much shit in here, this is amazing. But this is all marble, not quartzite. Die, please. And you. Everybody die. Everybody die. You die, you die, you die, you die, you die, you die. You don't get to live. And you don't get to live. Absolutely shit. Anyone else? No? Are we done? Good. Alright, never mind. You're a big one. Ow! That's half of my health gone. Roger that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's double heal. Can't see you, but I know I hate you and I'd like you to die. Fucking hell, I can't see a thing. Die, please. Expertly done, so well done. Razor, welcome to the stream incident. Isn't that where Judge Judy works, at the Supreme Court? Fuck me, Santa. He's the Oprah of Grounded. Judge, Judy, and Executioner. Sarthan, welcome to the stream. Dougie, welcome to the stream. 12, welcome to the stream, everybody. How are we all this morning? I'm currently in a hole finding rare resources to level up my fucking whacker. My spider-killing chopper. Die, ants, please. Die, ants, please. Die. Die, ants, please. I can't see you, and it's frustrating, so just die of poison damage. Good. I have to kill everything so I can get my light back out. How are we, Southend Dougie 12? I thought Supreme Quartz is the American small drink. A Supreme Quartz? It's just Roger. Yeah, he did. You see my health just drained completely. 12, good afternoon. Big year so far with Game Pass. Atomic Heart, Warlong, Redfall, and GoldenEye. What's Redfall? I swear I need to keep up with this shit more. Is there a way to keep up with this shit without social media? I guess I just look at the dashboard on the Xbox, right? I've been loving Atomic Heart. It feels like what I wish Far Cry was like. It's the one that's like supernatural... Is it a immersive sim? So it's the Xbox dashboard that you use to see it. Good. Because other than reading the game's media, which I'd rather shit in my hand and clap, or reading Twitter, which I'd rather shit in my hand and clap, or God forbid reading fucking Reddit, I can't imagine where I'd get a lot of this news from. I suppose just keeping an eye on the dashboard. Because I don't need any sort of sterling opinions on any of these things. I just need to know what's out there. Then again, you get messages, don't you, on Xbox that tells you what's coming. I need to stop having sex. Is that what's been holding me back all these years? That's the one, yeah, that's the one. The Bioshock sort of looking thing. I'm getting so much good resources here, but it's not the good resources that I wanted. I've been distracted, imagine. What I need is some of you nerds to go out on the front line and then come back like Harry does and Scotty does now and again and report what's landed on Game Pass so I don't have to go out there and suffer the internet to find the information. Right, I have actually got shitloads of stuff I don't need, but not much of what I do. Yeah, it's an immersive sim, but there's a nice open world in there too, and it feels good. I'm glad them kind of things are still being made, frankly. Die, please, die, everybody. Oh, this is a lot of them, actually. It's maybe not the best. I can block, but it's just going to do damage. You die, good. Ow! I forgot about that poison attack thing they do. Imagine using poison attacks on people in this game. Disgusting, really. Oh, die! Don't die in here, don't die in here. I'm gonna die in here. I'm gonna die in here now. Whoa! Okay, get the sword out. Shield and dagger. Get the dots, get the dots. There's a third one coming. Maybe I can bring it back into the light a bit because it's dark as fuck in here. And I can't see when they're charging their attacks. It's them. Do this. Ow!
You need to fart more or you'll spontaneously combust.
Oh, I need to sniff them more. Is there something? Could there be a person more fart sniffy than the guy that doesn't like Reddit? He was in there yesterday. Amazing. What down here, Alkirion? Yeah. Sea of Thieves season. I suppose that kind of thing is often revealed on a Wednesday, Razor. So there might be. Did I aggro 2 there or just 1? I think I aggroed 1. That's broken. I like it. Ow. I think it's today. Settled, welcome to the stream and thank you for the sub. Where did you get that fact from? Have you just been told by your paediatrician? Good. Right. I just need to piece my way through here. Settles, thank you for the 58 months. 58? 56 months, I apologise. I thought you liked me more for a brief second there. Thank you, Siddle. And welcome to the stream. Fuck, I've got to kill 2 and I can't see. Right, just stack the debuffs, stack the debuffs, stack the debuffs. Debuffs stacked. Just block for a little while. One of you die, please, of poison. Good. And you? Also die of poison? This build is ridiculous. I know I go on about it a lot, but the ability to just go in there and swing a couple of times and let everything just die of what looks like old age at first is ludicrous. Right, can I have some light, please? Thank you. I apologise for that being very difficult to follow. I was doing it in the fucking dark. You just woke up, so it must have came to me in a dream. Poor old Siddles. I think that IBS is affecting your sleep. It's so dark you'd think there was an energy crisis on or something. It is that. The only problem with this activity that I'm currently doing is that if I'm down here, I can either see
I'm not picky.
or fight. Did I just eat rotten food? I think I just ate something rotten. I was trying to just eat donut chunks, and I think I ate a rotten one. Oh, no, it's cookie sandwich. Okay. Wait, I need them, don't I? No, I need fresh. It's fresh that I need for my upgrades. Fresh when you get to the cube. The first joke in Atomic Heart is an 0451 joke. So it's due to launch in 2 weeks, Scott, yeah, the new season. I must admit I've not really dug into the last one. But it's interesting to see what's going to happen. Right, I'm just going to gather everything while I'm down here. I apologise if this is a boring start to the week, but you know what, fuck it. Wow, that's a cool visual. That is a cool visual. Well, that is. Look at that. I'm taking that for a fucking thumbnail. Sue me. Oh, look at that. Is that good? I don't know if that is good. Is that good? I think it's good. It looks like a... They look like toys, don't they? I'm dead. Are you gonna die too? Damn fucking straight you are. Right, let me get this. Torch back out. I just took my helmet off for no reason.
Fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
Santa's angry at Razor after last night. Oh, that's Broodmother Club. I got the wrong weapon out. That's a lot of fucking ants. Ow. That's the pinchwhacker. Everything's going wrong. I might die here. Run, 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 run. Get the right weapon out. There we go. Everything, just die. How are you not ready to die? You are now. Okay, good. Am I out of combat for 5 seconds? So it's the 22nd of March it released. They've been drip feeding things on Twitter. I did see the bait box that you can now buy. That you can, I assume, just purchase a fuckload of
That was refreshing.
bait. 0451 is a running joke in Immersive Sims. I believe it was the door code in the office where Thief was programmed, and the team put it in all their games. Oh, I see. Oh, you don't know the reference of it either, Gwynblade? Death is caused by swallowing small amounts of saliva for a long period. Wait, what? I always spit. Food gets in the kid. So 0451 makes it an homage to the original immersive games, and now it's taken a meta-narrative with Immersive Sims. Huh. Seems unnecessary and amazing. I like that kind of thing. Ooh, hello. Hello, exactly what I was looking for. Yes, last week. Not this week. Fuck it, we'll take it. Anything that looks like a... There we go. You are Supreme, aren't you? Are you Supreme? Tell me you're Supreme. Hello, exactly what we are looking for today. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. How many? 1, 2, 3. I might be able to get it to level 8 with this, but not all the way. You finally hit over 1,000 channel points. 100,000 channel points. Just think, Dougie, you can have a relatively pointless highlighted message with that. Even at 1,000 channel points, 100,000 channel points, they still weren't entirely that worth using, right? Hello, resources. Okay, I set about doing something, and I have achieved it. It's not often that happens in this stream, so I'll take it. I can barely fucking see in here. One problem with this place. Just stack damage so everything dies. Good. I'm trying to enjoy the reward at the end of my sweating. The game won't let me. We immersive sim over enthusiasts loving random facts. We immersive sim over enthusiasts and loving random facts. Name a better couple. So Atomic Heart's a good version of that, right? Fred and Rose. Why can we not go 5 minutes in this place without naming despicable people? We even tricked Thandia into drawing the most despicable person in the history of the UK. Not Trim, I mean... You know what I mean. If I had the channel points, I would have highlighted a message just to show that I could. It's not as good as your tactic, is it, Sothan? Who's actually saving up for the 1 million ban? Nobody's ever had enough channel points to be able to buy the ban. There's been 2 people that have bought VIP for 5 minutes. How many did I get here? 1, 2, 3. So that's 9 I've got in this whole mining session. I'm enjoying this. This for once just feels like me setting a goal and going out and achieving it, which for me is quite rare, which is sad, but it feels good in this instance. You should have done it with that message, Dougie. Save it. Save it. Delayed gratification, right? You can save it all that time and just get banned at the end of it for 10 minutes. And be the first to do so, no less. Like Siddle says, he could get a highlighted message, but he wants to be banned. Wait, did I just go all the way back out to the start again? Yeah, that was the wrong way. Let me go back in. I just want to make sure that every dark alley doesn't have a bit more supreme quartzite down it, because that's what we're here for. Because I've run out of all the stuff for upgrades, and I feel like I've done a bad. Why is this like this? It's just a pointless... I can't break it. That makes sense. I could just start giving game tips to get banned for free. Have we ever actually banned anybody for... I'm not quite sure whether we've banned anything for anything, let alone... I can't recall, actually. Could VIP right now. But why would you want to? You'd be in a gang with Eric and Scotty. Two of the most villainous greens that there is. Higgsy, welcome to the stream. Challenge accepted. How low should we set the bar? I mean, this place is built on low bars. So as low as you can get it, Higgsy. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. That's not what I wanted. Are you sturdy? Are you supreme? Okay, this has been so good. This has been worth it. So I learned that even channel point based ban still counts against your goodwill points from Twitch. Does it really? Well, that's what we was thinking of doing. Instead of a ban, which would be... This is brilliant. So much quartzite. Instead of a ban, because a ban would remove your entire chat history, as well as, if you're interested in that, as well as unfollow you from the channel, and some people have got like 7-year follows or whatever, so if you would like, we can just time you out for 10 minutes. It's up to you. It's up to you what your punishment is. If you could remove your entire chat history, you'd do it. Well, it's only a thing that mods can see, and obviously there's no mods around here because we don't need them, so... It's not like anybody can access it. Okay, that's good. And then this... I can't imagine there's more than this in here. But it's not like I haven't got what I came in for. How much sturdy have I got? 9? 10? 15... Supreme, sorry. 15 Supreme. Beautiful. If Twitch removes your chat history, does the NSA remove it as well? You know better than I do that the NSA doesn't remove anything. All that stuff's on file for life. Is this where I came in before? Let me just confirm. God, my back's killing me. I've already not been stretching enough today. Ooh. Alright then, question. How many people... Genuine question, asking for honest, humble answers. How many people didn't know that I can see every message you've ever written in chat? Now. Or the last 100 at least. That is saved for moderation purposes. I can go... No, your last 1,000 chat messages. I didn't know that until recently. Even as somebody that streams, I did not realise that there was mod chat history for everybody. I knew you could do all messages from a chat, but didn't know from all time. All messages from a single chat, yeah. How many times have you mentioned Jews? Where am I? Is this an alternate exit? I think I've got enough, right? 1 second, Razor. Let me just make sure I don't get fucking slaughtered. I could tell you how many times you've said the word bums or all sorts. In the last 1,000 messages, that is. Did everybody... Question, did everybody get the February recap under the stream? Those of you that aren't watching on mobile, which also might have got it. But there's like channel-specific recaps now. And I discovered this morning by looking at said recap that you losers wrote 14,000 chat messages in Discord. No, sorry, in Twitch in February. Okay. I have to fight, frankly, too much. I need to go home. Let's go back. It's so dark out here. Probably shouldn't be using this weapon, actually. The poison doesn't really affect these nerds too much, and there's just so many of the bastards. Ow, I'm gonna die in the next one. Fuck. Okay. Relax, game. Yeah, 14,800 chat messages just in the stream in February. And that's only 2,000 less than Discord. You got a message after watching 3 streams in a row. That was such a waste of someone's time. You got a message for watching 3 streams in a row? What, in this place? What, like you got congratulated for watching Doomhaus crap 3 days back to back to back? Surely not. Whoever's sending that message needs a demotion. I'm being fired at by one of the other knobheads. Where and who? Okay, they both died. I might have to take a... I don't want to take a heal. I'd rather save them and just sleep my health back. It asked you to post the streak in chat. I wonder what that message would have looked like if you'd have agreed to. That's bad. That's me dead if I get hit by that thing. Like, if you'd have pressed yes to post your streak in chat, what that would have looked like.
But it's better than nothing.
Hello, my name is Reza. Not Reza. My name is 12, and I've sat and watched too much of this shit. And it's probably one of them, like, happy clappy emotes, right? Vohayo or one of them.
This is awesome!
Which I just associate with meaning now. Right, apologies for the slow start. You may sit now and think that I've wasted an hour of your life, and guess what? True. But I should be able to at least make some real good progress on upgrading this sword, because it's a top sword and I'd rather have it upgraded. Please stick the landing. I always worry about that jump, because if I jump too close to that side of the pond, I hit the bottom of the pond really hard and potentially break my legs. Right, what was it that I needed to make now? So to upgrade the Coltana now, I need... Wait, I might have enough. I need one more Mighty Jewel. But to make... Hang on, sorry, I'm getting a bit flustered. To make Mighty Jewels... Mighty Jewel, I need... I've got the shells I need. I just need... Oh, I've not got enough. Twat! I need Supreme Whetstone, and I've only got enough for 15, and I need more than that. I need 30, I think. Oh, are you kidding me? Mighty Jewel 1. I could make 3 more, but at least I've got enough to sort of get close to the upgrade that I need. I can get it to level 8, just not all the way to level 9, unfortunately. Unless I've done my maths wrong or read something wrong, which is also possible. Good. Got some good marble, though, so I can upgrade the rest of the shit if I need it. It felt weird. What do I have on me now? So I've got mint. That is so much sturdy. I remember when I was killing spiders to get sturdy when all that stuff was down there and I just didn't realise it. What a fucking professional. Right, so I can take this stuff now that I made with those stones I've been collecting for the whole of the stream. Drink up. I'll go eat as well. Might have to kill a few more tadpoles while we're out and about. Eat that.
Damn, give me a plate of this.
Max with his creepy eating noises. And then upgrade this to that. Ah! I need 6 more, but I don't know where I'm going to get it. Where the fuck am I going to find 6 more sturdy? I'm hotboxing on stream. Does it look a little smoky in here? Where the fuck am I going to find sturdy quartzite? I have no idea. I can't scan for it, can I? And I can't make it myself yet. The only place I can think that might have some sturdy quartzite is under the... in and around the castle, but I don't want to go to the castle just yet. Maybe I save this for another time, right? Deal? Get this to the max level at another time? It hurts me to say that that's what I need to do now. Man, I need it to kill it for the broodmother though, don't I? I'll tell you what, we'll go looking again. How much did I say I needed? 6. 6 supreme quartzite sword upgrade. Right. This is going to be after the mixer. Because one good thing about the mixer is that I probably won't be needing to use this sword. The data tab says that it is antlions. I still haven't got that, look. They're weak to slashing anyway, look. And they're weak to slashing, but they're resistant to spicy. Why are you accusing me of hotboxing? 12. Let's have a full repair. Good. Alright, I'll put these away. I failed in my initial mission, even though I got pretty far. So next then, on my to-do list, is to head over and have my practice attempt on... What did it say they're resistant to? So antlions is what I'll be fighting, because I'm going to go now and practice the mixer in the sandbox. They're resistant to chopping fresh and spicy, but slashing and salty. Did I make this salty or fresh? Fresh. Fuck. That's salty. Then again, antlions, I've had a lot of success with just poisoning the shit out of them, right? So maybe that's this tactic. Just get over there and poison the shit out of them. I'll do it. Alright, let's go over and practice. It's the right time of day. I just need to see what comes out. I assume it's antlions, but I don't know what else it would be. Because I'm worried that we get like wolf spiders or something on one of these events before long. So the mixers, if you wasn't here last week, are the big like pink raw science vats that need processing. That the Tully sort of spread out around the yard, because when you start the processing procedure, they start like vibrating heavily and they attract everything in the yard. So to fully process the raw science and benefit from it myself, which I need to do to unlock everything in the store, which is another one of the goals for the playthrough, I'm going to have to get all of these done, so I need to protect it from everything that comes to attack it while it's vibrating and processing. But to do that, I need to build some bullshit around it. But to build some bullshit around it, I need to know what it is I'm fighting. And to know what it is I'm fighting, I have to just start it with no preparation. And see what comes out. So there's a high chance I die here, or at least fail the thing. It might be black ants. Because there's only 2 things in the sandbox. There's antlions and the black ants from the Black Ant Lab, which is underneath it. So Annihilator as a perk might not be bad, because that gives me better damage against ants. Sizzle Protection, Coup de Grace is probably better than Annihilator if it's not. I like this cross here for fighting the poison spec. I just realised it's a bit early in the day. Look! I'm facing south now, and the sun is in the south. Can we see the sun in the south? It tracks across here, and it didn't before. It used to track across there. I'm boring everybody to death with this, but it's changed after I was bitching and moaning about it. So I think they noticed it as well. You build auto. You can build turrets that you can get in yourself. 12. You fire pebbles out of them and they hit their shots. But as far as auto turrets, no. Told you what. You sent my rant to the dev team. Like that Stubbler guy, really handsome Stubbler guy on Twitch. Fuck that guy. Mina, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. All you've missed is mining so far, but I'm now going to go and have my trial run. I went mining to upgrade the spicy Kultana, that sword from last week that I was using to chop spiders. But I'm missing a few pieces, so now I'm going over here, which I just realised I don't have the gear for, but I can do it at night time, to test the mixer. That's today's goal. And if I can get, when I get this mixer done, I'm going to build a trophy room and then go and shit on the broodmother, so that's the goal for maybe this week. A big, beautiful trophy room.
I believe!
At some point I'm going to have to start ferrying shit over from under the shed. Mining, that's your favourite activity, I'm sure. I heard you like mining and crafting, so there's a game that I think you should try, Mina. It's called Bioshock. Can you reuse a mixer for different sizes? Can't, alas. Minor turtle. Surely you go with minor turtle, right? See, this is my tactic for fighting these things. Just poison them. This isn't even with all of the poisons properly. Ooh. Right, it's down here, the mixer, so I'm going to try it. Oh, sorry, we don't talk about Bioshock, it's Atomic Hearts now. We're in a post-Bioshock world. Oh dear, Bioshock's soon going to be 16 years old. Yeah, never mind. Let's not talk about that. Bioshock, in my mind, is still a modern game. And I refuse to acknowledge it's going to be 16 years old, short. Everybody stretch. Sea of Thieves reveal is exactly when the stream... Is it really? Is it going to be a rare stream or something? Because we could just go and raid that. First thing I do in these games is build highways between storage depots. 5 PM UT. Huh. It is, Mina, yeah. Imagine my surprise when that's all you do in Death Stranding. Yeah, true. Yeah. I bet you loved it. Alright. Alright. Allow me to concentrate for a second. I am initiating the mixer just to see what spawns. So I need to, in the future... Well, what I'm doing now is preparing to protect this thing while it converts all of that juicy good shit into like 3,000 raw science. Yeah, it's the 5th anniversary, which is mental. So there's going to be a rare stream, so maybe we'll just raid that straight after and go watch the Sea of Thieves reveal. I love Death Stranding so much, I want to set up a VR and walking track to actually walking that game. Unlike everybody else who didn't like it because it was too much walking, you're actively trying to walk more. Alright, are we ready? Test run for this mixer, just to see what we're up against. 3, 2, 1. Let's have the beefy music, shall we?
Everyone, we're under attack!
Shoot Amber. Okay, immediately, as expected. No surprise there, right? Oh god, the antlions just snap it up when they get to it. One down. It's already knackered. Fuck, I can't repair it when it's under attack. I thought I could do that. Commodities when? Always. Okay, that was 2. Alright. Doing alright so far. Thursday, maybe? Yeah, it'd have to be really late for me because I raid on Thursday. But you guys should do it, definitely. Shoot Amber Heard out of a cannon. I thought that's what I read before I stopped. See, here's the issue. If I was to build... If I was to build around this thing to stop them from emerging, then how would I do it? Like, because if I just put walls on the surface, you'll retire into merchant life after becoming undead. Go back and do the easy shit, right? Alright, I'm a third of the way through this on the test run. What the fuck is that? That's a big ant lion. What are they doing? Disgusting animals. Alright, I'm nearly at 50%. Guts, welcome to the stream. I wonder if foundations are going to actually help, though. You're not called as many slurs when you do merchants. You deserve to be called names when you do merchants, though. Just for the stupid amount of commitment it takes to do the bastard things. I might have 50% on this before I've even... Yeah, you haven't spoken to Mildred then. Tell me I'm not about to one-tap this. Ow. Okay, I got a hit there. It's like antlions can't attack. It's a good job I didn't do a prediction for this, because I might genuinely be about to one-tap this mixer. That fucking noise. Nothing induces more rage in Sea of Thieves than a player when you harpoon and blunder them off their own cannon, yet. Serves them right for standing on it. Ow, that was badly timed. That hurt, by the way. I am really confused as to why this mixer is so easy. Still wild to me that someone got mad over that. Guess you're OP. Yeah, but I was OP for the last one, Satan, and that was technically in a less aggressive area. Right, that's a double. Ow. It's this poison build, I swear. It is, it's the poison build. Am I actually going to be able to do this in one shot? This is so dumb. I like it. Fuck you, nerds. Okay, I got knocked down, but that's fine. Chumbawamba said. Ow, ow, ow. Max don't die, Max don't die.
That was refreshing.
Yeah, I'm confused about that, I'll be honest. That was pitiful. I expected more from that, to say that the last one, which was technically easier, supposed to be easier, was significantly harder. That was it, Mina, that was the test. The last one, I had to build that ginormous superstructure to defend, but that one was... I guess we've just got good at killing antlions. Come to me, raw science. So the last one was 2,000. Is this 2,000? It was. I will take that. I will absolutely take that. I can take that off the list now. Was it anticlimactic? People say that a lot about things that seem easier than they're meant to, but I don't know whether I was just way over-prepared. I think the haze one was always going to be harder than this because of the unique damage types, but I guess all the sandbox does is antlions. Antlions, and so I suppose me thinking it was the next in the sequence, because technically it is, made me think, yeah, sizzle during the day as well would have been the thing that I needed to watch out for, but of course I just did it at night, which, yeah. I mean, it had the same climax as the rest of them, right? And at least I didn't build up to it, but I'm glad I just tested. Weird. I suppose that's a good thing. So doing it at night probably helped. Absolutely. You're ever going to cook that science? Heaven forbid what I'd cook. It all depends on which animals it draws. Haze was hard because of infected throwing shit. Yeah, exactly, Lisa, right. The haze was difficult because I can still get one-shot by haze stuff, but I suppose because I'm quick damage and shield build, it would have been incredibly difficult for me to actually get hit by antlions, because antlions, that's all you're fighting and they only come in twos, they're quite predictable, right? And the poison damage means that I can be completely shitting on them. Not only poison build, by the way, almost full end game poison build meant that I could just be casually shitting on them while they were submerged. They were just constantly taking damage. Weird. Either way, I will take a free win. Good shit, right? That's midstream break time. I'm surprised Santa hasn't reminded us of that already, but I'm going to save real quick, then I'm going to go for a midstream break, and then I guess we're going to the next task, which is go looking for Supreme Quartzite again. Remember when I set that goal like 10 minutes ago, because it was going to be right out in the distance and it'd take us ages to get to it? Well, it turns out we're at it now. Although I don't know where I'm going to look. I suppose we just go to all the endgame areas, right? Right. Enjoy listening to the bees, enjoy some pleasant nighttime ambience, and I will be back in 2 minutes. Higgsy, you're in charge. No bit spam. To it. Oh, never mind.
11 septentrigentillion 111 sextrigentillion 111 quintrigentillion 111 quatuortrigentillion 111 trigentillion 111 duotrigentillion 111 untrigentillion 111 trigentillion 111 novumgentillion 111 octovigentillion 111 septvigentillion 111 sexvigentillion 111 quinvigentillion 111 quartervigentillion 111 trevigentillion 111 duovigentillion 111 unvigentillion 111 vigentillion 111 novemdecillion 111 octodecillion 111 septendecillion 111 sexdecillion 111 quindecillion 111 quatuordecillion 111 tridecillion 111 duodecillion 111 undecillion 111 decillion 111 nonillion 111 octillion 111 septillion 111 sextillion 111 quintillion 111 quadrillion 111 trillion 111 billion 111 million 111,111 1 1
Hello? Sorry, I was a bit late there. I got caught up. You didn't miss me, did you? Thandia, welcome to the stream. Dead stream, got no fans, you're right. Well, unfortunately, let me make it slightly more alive. Thandia, good afternoon, how are we? Chaz, welcome to the... Sorry, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. I'm a bit confused about that event that I just did. I just absolutely smashed something on the test attempt. That's not like us. Usually everything takes 50 tries. Consider the fact that I put that mixer after the Black Widow fight. We are superb. I forgot Thandia is legion.
I'm not picky.
Thandia is multitudinous. Everything's going well. Everything's going surprisingly too well at this end, Thandia. Let me ask everybody a question. What would you suggest, in your humble opinion, is in this can? Thandia, how's the modded Pokemon coming along? It's me, myself, and I. Loving it. Did you actually do some? Oh, shit. Okay, I fell off. Ignore that. You actually did some modded Pokemon. Where did you get canned cat piss? The back of a cat. Scotty says Diet Coke. Alcurion says Diet Coke. Kitten says cream soda. Mindright says bit of shandy. Mina says a ginger beer. We found a Pokemon medieval setting and it's fucking awesome. Pokemon medieval. Radiated toilet water. Oh, it's been a while actually, Chaz, since Merle sat in his public toilet last year and drunk toilet water for health, imagine. Interesting day today. Mother-in-law was in for major surgery at 8 a.m. Came out 30 minutes ago. She's awake and we got a new sofa. Our first brand new sofa ever. I like how that took a turn halfway through, Satan. Fucking hell. The way you wrote that made that really funny. I hope your mother-in-law's in good health, Satan. Yeah, like a plot twist. Yeah, that was brilliant. Two extremes. So your mother-in-law's fine, I'm sure. And you've got yourself a display couch now. Mombi would be proud. Hagedy says something orange related. Santa says fizzy eye range. There's been about 4 times already today where Santa's typos have really made me laugh. And that's another one. My mum died, but I got a new television, ups and downs. It's like that joke where the doctor comes into a guy that's laid in his hospital bed and says, I've got good news and bad news. He says, I'll have the bad news first.
Satan's mother-in-law now identifies as a sofa.
Comfy. Fuck that joke. It's gone. It's gone. Eye rage, that's mostly when golfing. Yeah, true. Fucking Cellist, by the way. We set out to try and stop Cellist, and he got 1 point off a perfect. For that guy. Right, the answer was, everybody... That's the first finesse of the week. That's a big finesse for Stubbler. Ooh, today's going pretty well. I got everything I needed regarding Quartzite. I smashed a mixer that I didn't even intend to smash. And here I am finessing the entire chat. I got distracted and didn't do my usual guess. Shit on. I love it. How do you not have torches to show you the edge of the house so you don't clip it? I can actually see it, 12. But the problem in this game is the torches can't actually be seen from close up. I guess because they're all tiny little specks of light, and you can't really see them until you get close. Chrisman, my love, welcome to the stream. Chrisman, guess what I didn't do? Get a ginger beer. You know what I mean? Chrisman, how are you, and welcome to the stream. Eye rage is when Razor goes, yes, Stubbler, he's that bird, and somehow gives away what I we played prop hunt last night. And I started shooting. Santa was taunting me. Razor could see where he was because he was on his team. Santa was taunting me. And I was getting frustrated, so I just shot in a circle in the air. And Razor said, oh yeah, that's it, Stubbler. Santa was that bird. Meaning bird as in flapping bird. But I thought Razor said, Santa is that bird as in bird. As in the Yorkshire thing. So I looked at all the boats, found one that looked different, shot it, and it was Santa. He accidentally gave me the correct answer by me misunderstanding what he said. And Santa got shit on, and it was beautiful. Build columns so they're parallax with the edge of the house. Well, just so I absolutely crap on myself every time I jump off at the end. That's a bullshit. But like Santa was angry at Razor. But can you really blame Razor in that instance? My stupid deductions point. As much as I like blaming Razor for all the world's problems, this one wasn't actually on him yet. Santa's angry, but where does he point his anger to? Because nobody's to blame. God, it was so good last night. So fucking good. Stupid prop hunt. Everybody should join us on a Friday for prop hunt. It's ridiculous. Just had a nightmare and I've had an awful start to this week, but it's whatever. Chris, man, we hope that we can at least cheer you up a little bit and make you get through it a tiny bit fucking easier. How about that, my love? But the nightmare... Oh, I thought you said the nightmare was so fun. Yeah, it was so good. Fucking, it was good to have Razor and Chris in for the first time as well. Right. I'm in a bit of a conundrum.
Who's Lundios? Fuck off, Razor.
Santa's finally forgiven Lundios because Razor's the new target. So I thought I'd be working on this haze mixer for like all week, but it was incredibly easy and I just one-shot it on the test. So now I find myself with nothing to do. Or, not with nothing to do, I've got fuckloads to do, but I find myself in a position where everything I plan to do this week is already done and it's halfway through Monday's stream. The next thing on the list, other than to collect some Supreme Quartzite, is to build a trophy room. Because that was going to be my gift, my prize to myself after the sandbox. I've got a shitload to do, by the way. It's not, sorry, I misspoke. I've got fuckloads to do. These are all the regular mixes I have. I assume that is all the regular ones. The next one that I'm going to do is this one. I don't know if this is a regular because I consider this halfway between the lower and upper yard, but I don't know if that is a super mixer or just a mixer. It is, that's just a regular one. So that one is to be done next. I don't know whether I just go straight for that one now, because the other one was such a sort of a damp squib. Whether I move all of the bricks up to there and see if I can do that one next. Yeah, it's a regular. I can see it's a regular, yeah. It was a hilarious night. I couldn't sleep for a whole hour after. He was up till 2 a.m. afterwards. The Broodmother's after this mixer, so it's this mixer and a trophy room. Alright. Yeah, you're alright. You're all good, folks. Lisa knows. Yeah, you're good. It's better to be keen and incorrect than let one get through, right? I tell you what I'll do. Shall I go have a test on this mixer? I'm kind of ahead of schedule. I'll test this mixer. Then, if it's a big bastard, I'll go and get all the bricks from the previous one, and we'll build up around that too. Usually our nightmares are cool, but not this one. Shit. Well, it's not true, Chris, man. Yeah, so the Broodmother's coming up. You should test on a mixer instead of Twitch Stubbler. If only it wasn't dead. Good old mixer. It's just a punchline now, right? That's all it's become. Right, let me go test this mixer then. Because this is the last sort of minor one, or the last normal one. I thought it might be a super mixer, because the super mixers are all in the upper yard, and the normal ones are in the lower yard, so I assume the fucking super...
Twat.
I like how Max just screamed all over Cheeky's bits. I'd like to say that it was intentional, and I was trying to save myself from the grave insult, but no. Cheeky, welcome to the stream as well. Good afternoon. I don't know if you was here last week when I did that mixer fight where I was guarding that thing with all the brick walls and the 7 layers and the pentagon and all that other bullshit in preparation that I did. It took me like 4 days to prepare and finish that, so I went to the next hardest one and accidentally did it on the test with no building. So I'm in an awkward position now where my plans for the next 3 streams are all of a sudden being fast-forwarded. I've got a big elaborate trophy room to build at some point. Cheeky AOL played Forza Horizon 4 and was reminded it has a whole Mixer level tree. Mixer? What, as in themed after the Mixer streaming platform? Wait, so you actually had to stream on Mixer to unlock things in the game? Ooh, that's a weird. Oh, you had to watch Mixer, I see. That's a bit... I don't like that. That's a bit... Yeah, that doesn't feel really good. Not only because the platform went away, but... Weird. Yeah, I suppose. That feels a bit shit. Fuck them for thinking that was a good idea. I think it's just a daft mistake, I suppose, but... Just feels a bit lame, doesn't it, in retrospect? They got rid of groove music from Forza 3. What, is that a rights issue? Did it just tick over? They paid money for the songs. Yeah, I suppose that's the same with anything though, right? It'll be in the EULA somewhere like it is for all of this shit that if it goes away, everything goes away.
It's better than nothing.
It's one of them things that explains like Steam and stuff, right? And the Xbox and PlayStation stores and stuff, everything we buy on there might just be pulled at some point and there's nothing we can do. It's not like we own any of this shit, right? Exploring areas you didn't fully explore would be... Oh, that's all... Sorry, I didn't mean to suggest that I've got nothing left to do in the game. I've got an extensive list of shit that I'll be doing, including ticking off every box and going for 100% and going and getting all the collectibles in previous areas. I've got all that to do. When I said that I've got nothing to do, I meant, like, my plans for the next few streams all of a sudden have been completely voided because I beat that Mixer, so I'm going to have to skip forward on the list. Oh shit, the orc attacks. I need to take these more seriously because these aren't just regular insects. Still don't know how to break them things down into minerals. Yeah, I was just checking, Lisa, I wasn't quite sure. Yeah, I've got all that to do because there's I noticed this for this. I'd never seen this places tab before, but obviously I've explored everywhere in the lower yard. Look how many I've still Look how many I've still yet to explore in the pond, for example. But the pond seems to be the only one, and then there's 2 in the upper yard. I assume one of these is the castle, and then one might be endgame, whatever that is. I don't know, but there's definitely pond exploration. That's on the list to do too. There's a Crash Bandicoot Endless Runner on Android that no longer works because they took the server down. It was announced in advance, but the buggers decided not to give it an offline mode, so it's just dead. Oof. I suppose it's the same for... Fuck, what was that? Was it an EA game that got cancelled? What was the EA, like, Destiny-like game that got cancelled? Was it EA? No, it was BioWare, which is EA as well. What was it called, that? Fuck. Anthem. Yeah, Ant-Man. Anthem, that's the one, yeah. Anthem, yeah, they took that down completely right after everybody put a lot of money into it. Because it just wasn't very popular. You wanted to play it as well. One mobile game down, 8 billion to go. Shit, really, I suppose, because people are, like you said, people are enjoying playing it. Let me put my toenail sword on. Hit my shots against these things, because these things do not like the toenail sword, it turns out. Come on. It's a fucking triple attack, I hate it. Die! Son of a bitch. Do I have the Ladybug Lava Gold card? Because I need to know whether I should be looting a lot of them. I do not. Get it now. Gold card now. You ready? It's also fun to drive in the Horizon 4 festival area because some of the barriers and screens will have mixer ads written on them. I guess it just becomes a sign of the times, right? Like an artifact of a previous era. Die of poison, you twat. Gold card. Fuck. Of course I can't go 5 fucking feet. I'm trying to explore this mixer. Cats, welcome to the stream. Nick, gold card, gold card, gold card. For this game. Take a bandage. They should always release the master servers and shit so community can prevail even if the logic even if the logic backend might get pulled. True. But how would you do that with Steam, for example? Because when all that goes away, I guess it just relies on piracy at that point to be able to keep playing them games, but your paid copies aren't exactly going to be useful, are they? Am I going to have to fight this big prick? What are you weak to, out of interest? Busting. Salty. Ow. You know what that means then? Come on, big man. Ow. Okay, just shit down my throat there. Fucking hell. Right, jump over them. Look at that damage. 1-3 swing attack. A quarter of its health. And it gets stunned. I swear these things take less damage the lower their health is. Never mind the poison damage, look. Ow. Ow. Still no gold card for them things. Annoying. Anthem looked like it was going to be huge. Yeah, it was a huge disappointment. I guess... Your instinct... Did I come to the wrong area? Is it... Oh, it's lower, isn't it? Cost this. I guess your instinct is to assume that because it's a company that's made good games in the past that it's going to be good, but... Just because Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3 were excellent, it led me to think that, surely they can make one of these new Destiny-style sort of MMORPGs or whatever you could call them, but of course it was a foolish thing to think. You've got Hail. That's Kitten's accent coming out. She's actually got Hell. It's
Get you, little green goblin.
Alright, Axe. You got Hail. That was a terrible joke, and that thing interrupted it. You got Hail? Is it that cold round here? This one's going to be a swarm of those bastards. What? Black Ops beetles? I'll take it if so. Not going to lie, I shouldn't have played Horizon 4 again. It reminds me how much better a game it is than 5. Yeah. Never go back to your ex. Pirate everything at this point. Yeah, I suppose if ownership is the way, that they're just making it really difficult to do it, aren't they? Not that I condone piracy in any way, of course. I woke up and said hello, then went right back to sleep. How's the stream going? Sothan, welcome to the stream. Sothan, you remember this mixer? Didn't know I was going to do the one in the sandbox. I went to test it and accidentally one-shot it. So now I find myself up here testing the next one. It's fair to say the start of the stream went pretty good. How are you, Sothan? Isn't hail for a thing where it's crazy warm in certain air layers, so it constantly melts when it's getting blown back up. So it has to be relatively warm to get hail cats, is that what you're saying? I suppose that explains why it's happening in what is essentially supposed to be spring. You slept for 15 hours? Jesus. You people. I slept a lot last night as well. Weird. Then there's like Santa and Razor, etc. that couldn't sleep because of how stupid Prop Hunt was. Mobile games are going to be susceptible to this more than most because there's no solid platform. Yeah, true. There's no like... It's not like Microsoft is responsible for them losing their games, and it's not like, yeah... How was Prop Hunt? So then, I wouldn't worry too much about you... missing one or two, because it was equally as good as ever, if not better. It was absolutely belting last night. Not for your absence, I just mean it was still very, very good. Chrisman and Razor joined us, so when you're in next time. We actually discovered in Prop Hunt yesterday the true horror of 4 props all taunting at once. There's certain points I couldn't get a word in edgeways. Yeah, I've been streaming for far too long lately, and I think I'm losing my mind, but Prop Hunt was the tits. It was good fun having you there, Chris Ben, I must admit. You fell asleep for an hour after Prop Hunt, and that's quite normal for you. So it's about midnight, right, 11. Don't worry about missing Prop Hunt, so then it was even better when you weren't there. True! Right, everybody. I've made a bedroll over here. I've set my respawn. I have no idea what this one's going to summon. I imagine probably Ladybug Larva, or roly-polies, maybe? I don't know, but we're going to do it. Razor falling down the sewer still has me die. There was a point where we couldn't get a word out of Chris Man because he was laughing so much. Chris Man was streaming it, so then, yeah. Does anybody know how to get cats to let me work in peace? Mine won't stop stepping on my hands. Get a knotted sack. No, just cope with it, I think. Usually get off the PC and sit in bed, watch TikTok till Towns passes out. That was so satisfying to say. TikTok till Towns passes out. He has to have a video on it to sleep so I can watch. So I can't sleep with anything but a fan, I see. It's a bit difficult situation. Have you considered different rooms, Kit? If it's for a specific reason, like one night in whatever, if you've got a work night or whatever. Are we ready? Right, I'm going to just test this because I've been talking shit. 3, 2, 1. This is just a test run. Okay, black ants to start with. Soldier ants, no less. Let's just poison the bastards. There's only 2 so far, which is fine. Is that a bee? Oh god, mosquitoes. Alright, this is more like it. Get off it, prick! It's already at 50% HP. Alright, we've got a challenge on our hands with this one. Mosquito gold card. I didn't get the ladybug larva one, but I got the mosquito one. Right, so it's already at 50% HP. This one's going to be difficult. You can't surf then, look. Cannot repair while under attack, it says. When you try. Black ants and mosquitoes. I'm at about 20%. So if it's mosquitoes, I'm going to have to... Get back! Fuck off! At least I can fight this during the day, which I can't even see at this point. Fuck off! They're not tiger mosquitoes, which is good though. Ah. My health is not a concern as much as the health of the mixer. 50%. These are the standard ones, by the way. The next ones are called super mixers. Yeah, I'm going to need probably 2 roofs at this point. Drop 1 of Valerian in the other edge of the flat. What, a 1 drop of Valerian in the other edge? What's that? Is that some sedative or something? No! So many, so many. Stop! Ooh! Stop, 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 stop! I can't see what's attacking it. Stop attacking it! Oh, for 12's problem. I thought it was responding to Kitten with that cat. Okay, this mixes on its hind legs. See if I could just build a maze that the ants run through and then maybe a turret like the old tower defense games. I mean, I've got pretty far on it, but it's about to drop, right? But I've got a lot of grass around here, but I think I go and bring the bricks from the other one. I think I might be damaging it as well. Super mixers are mixers with boys and girls. Oh, it's catnip, I see. Yeah, but it makes sleep worse. Sometimes he will man the couch, though. Oh, I got distracted. No! Oh, you bastards. Fuck. I mean, I wasn't going to win that anyway, was I? Let's be honest. Alright, mosquitoes and black ants. I can deal with that. I got tried to tab back into the game and I opened all of like 8 windows that weren't the right ones. I have a lot of bricks at my disposal, so I could bring them over here and just build a fucking fort round it. Maybe not a maze. I might just need a multi-walled fort for this as well. It is doable, cheeky, but I could just make it completely doable, right? I kind of want to just build and get it over with. Get it nice and clean. Posted a few clips in Discord and just missed a training meeting. That's a good start to the week. Shit. I appreciate the clips, Chris, man. I'm sure I'll catch them for next month's best of anyway. Good shit. Valerian root was used for anxiety and sleeplessness in humans. Oh, right. So Cat suggested it for catnip. Can I sleep yet? No, I can't. Let me just relax and I'll sleep. My boss is out, so I don't care. I can't take a day off this week. Oh, I see. So you're just doing the bare minimum. I respect it. Oh, cats react the exact opposite to this stuff. It's weird, that, because I thought that looks like an answer to both questions. But yeah, Satan, I think I was doing like splash damage as I was swinging around. I'm just going to wait for a second until I can sleep. I'll have a stretch, actually. Alright then. So maybe my tactic is, I'm going to go deconstruct the walls that I used for the last lab. And I'm just going to build a fuckload of them. I might as well just like overdo it, right? And then I can get this mixer done. And then it's time for building a trophy room and then killing the fucking brood mother. He almost stood up as he got legs. Look. Even though it hurts my back. Look at that. Prosthetics. You love it. Fucking hell, it hurts. Has anybody watched the AI Simpsons on Twitch since AI Simpsons and AI Seinfeld? Is that a thing? Is it just happening live, or has somebody programmed it and then they're just playing it back? I don't know about the opposite, but cats love it and their senses will be overloaded. They for sure won't be on your keyboard anymore, that's true. Still wait. So it's just like, that's what I'm trying to work out, is whether or not it's like creating it and sending it straight to Twitch, or whether it's some recorded shit that somebody's playing back. It would work for my predicament as well, but I take magnesium glycinate and inositol at night, which puts me down, but only when it's quiet. Huh. So that, both are sedatives, I assume, right? I heard about the Seinfeld one. When one AI went down, they had to use an older version that didn't have measures against certain things, so the channel got banned for racist stuff. That's crazy. You can tell the chat's not moderated, I see. Not racist, but transphobic stuff. That's that day I watched it live. Oh, that's the day that you watched when Cats is talking about. Quick one, what do I press to drink the water? So you press the Q key, Martin, which is like the lean forward key. And if you get the tap going and just stick your head under it. You can also crouch under the shower. No, under the tap in the shower too. Can I sleep? Okay. My gut biochem is rusty, but wasn't inositol a vitamin? What's it have to do with sleep? Larry, aka Jerry, told a bit about trans people and liberals being secretly gay and they got banned. I suppose if it's unfiltered, then that's why I always think about this Chat GPT thing, right? Because if it's just feeding off, I mean, for the most part, it's just something that's predicting the next line in a sentence, right? Using data, but whose truth do you put in as fact? Because it doesn't know what's true or what isn't. And if you just feed it, like, who moderates it? Who decides what's true and what's not? And who says what's wrong and what isn't? And I don't get it, yeah, because it's going to be so easily manipulated, right? What's weird is the day the script was set on random mode, so most of the dialogue is not supposed to make sense. And then it said that, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? The future is definitely weird. Right, 1 second, let me just head over to this. Did that work, Martin, by the way? I used to do valerian root tea baths and it would have me sleeping for days if not careful. It's for PCOS symptoms. Oh, so it's less to do with sleep, but you're taking it anyway. And it will conk you out. I wonder if it's measuring chat responses, because people were saying some pretty fucked up things in the chat. Possibly. But, like, if you just paid enough, you could make ChatGPT call whatever you wanted the truth, and people will just trust it because it's not a human that's doing it. Oh, fuck, immediate orc attack. No! These Orb Weaver Juniors are brutal. Look at my fucking health from fighting 2 fire ants and an Orb Weaver. It's gonna spit. No, it's not. It's gonna die. Get shit. Whew. Thought we'd have flying cars by now. We've got creepy deepfakes. Creepy deepfakes is my favourite Dickens character. Oh, I missed a word there. Oh, and you want out? Yeah, me too. It helps reduce fatigue and brain fog during the day, and it reduces restlessness at night. I see. So it calms you down a bit. What the fuck are you? Ow! That's a big dead. I just got snuck up on by one of the biggest bugs in the yard. Fuck a stink bug. You still chasing me? Oh no, but about 18 bees are. Run! I'm being fucking charged by bees. Get your asses away from me. Run! Still being chased. Fucking bees. Can I kill bees easily now? Let's test. I remember when these were like raid bosses. Now look at them. Bye. Just working out the controls. Did a wee accidentally on the drive? Better than doing it in the living room, right? It's where it stains the carpet, I think.
Hey Stubbler.
Hello.
Streamer.
Yes.
While you run, think of one thing. Calm the bug down.
Chris, man, I trusted you. Why have you done this? What do you think, Cheeky?
Twat.
True. Yeah, it surely relies on the scientists, OpenAI people to train it on proper data, yeah, but then can you trust them to not be weighted in favour of one thing over another? Can you trust them to program it to be objective? And if it becomes what people use to search or to write papers and things, you could have whatever truth you wanted going forward, right? The question is why AI researchers hate the public's understanding of AI. Do they actually? There's going to be a Black Widow with one of these helmets. A Black Widow? Possibly. Yeah, imagine. I fought a bombardier beetle that's wearing one, Razor, and it was awful. I'm just going to go over. I'm going to take the zip line that I've got set up here and go back to base. I need to stop running around and slow down slightly. Moist Van Lipwig is my favourite. No, that's a Pratchett character. They've got similar naming schemes, right? I always use Dickens as that reference because it's like they're so sort of heavily. They've got like 90% of their character in the names, right? Despite not having actually got any adjectives. It's clever. As far as why I take it at night, I've got no idea. All I know is for about 6 months was taking it in the morning and the brain fog got so bad I couldn't function. So I did a little Google and was informed that it should be taken at night. Same with magnesium glycinate, about an hour before sleep. So it's better to take it at night. I assume you sleep through the side effects and just get the benefits at that point, right? Can I just show you what it's like to kill spiders for me now? We're wolf spiders, you ready? And this is without... And that's without the correct talents on and 2 of these little tossers. It's fair to say, killing them things has got a bit easier recently. Is that an orc one? No, it's just a normal ant. Which should die just from being close to my... That is so many little bosses. Can everything stop fucking poisoning me for 5 seconds? I was just trying to prove a point of wasting my life! It's fine. It's fine. It's all fucking fine. It's fine. Right, let's go up. Chrisman, thank you for the bit. It's Cheeky, thank you for the bit. So I take it when I go to bed at the same time Towns is asleep, so I'm tired and can't sleep. Can't keep my eyes open anymore, so it works. Can you trust your data? For example, you can't trust police information for AI. I suppose that's the thing, right? It's going to become... Like, how do you regulate it? Because, like, you go on Google and you Google some, like, news articles or whatever, and if you're on one search engine, it just never shows up. If you go to another one, it's, like, it's, like, right there. So they aren't all being fed the same thing, or they've got their own sort of rules and blocks up, right? So how the hell do you do that with an AI? I don't know how that's going to work, objectively. Oh, shit. No, quick, Max. I forgot to do this. I forgot to chop this down. Don't ask. So that's how it feels. Hey, if it feels like it works, it might as well be the truth, right? Even if it isn't. There's actually a lot of... You can get quite far in this world by just trusting placebo effects. The thing that's main commercial application will be that it delivers correct answers. You'll just have to be aware that there will be other companies building products with different goals. I don't think you need to be paranoid about OpenAI. But I wasn't paranoid about Google. I don't know, yeah, I see what you mean, Cats. But anything can be bought, right? I know this is a bit sort of tinfoil hat rubbish, but I guess it's worth discussing the fact that these things could be weighted in one direction more than another. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. Good morning. So wake up and get straight out of bed and be okay for the morning, whereas before there was zero chance of me getting up 2 hours after waking up. Even if it's a placebo, fuck it, it's working. Well said. What is the benefit to fighting placebo effects? Has anybody got an answer to that? Yeah. Precisely, Cheeky. If it works, it works. By the way, I'm not saying that with this open AI thing or ChatGPT, I'm not doubting their efficiency or anything like that. But in terms of what we should all be doing, which is confirming the credibility of everything, it is interesting to consider whether or not this could be compromised in that way. Doing more harm than good, exactly. Yes, the placenta effect. That's a reference to something for the record. One of August's finest moments. Where he said his brain had convinced himself he could smell something.
No,
but he wasn't actually smelling it. And he said, what is it where you can convince yourself that something's happening even though it isn't? And then you actually get the benefits of that, even though it's not happening. And he was like, what does it mean? Oh yeah, that's it. The placenta effect. And he said, I've got this placenta smell in my nose and I can't get rid of it. That's it never doesn't get funny, that. Fucking hell. Yeah, you got to eat it. Mind right, good work. Jesus Christ. Alright, respawn point set. So now, I've unloaded everything because I need as much bag space as I can possibly get. That was actually worth coming back for. Damn it, Augie, you're not meant to smell it first. I struggle to consider that Auger moment better than the one that preceded it by like a week. There was the Tox one as well, which we're all familiar with from the Skyrim playthrough, but there was also the bit where Trim won Person of the Century of the Day, right? So Trim changed his name. as he always does, to like Winston Churchill or something stupid like that, to represent the fact that he won. Victor E. Meldrew or something. So he changed his name, so his name was no longer Trim. So Trim was making jokes about some shit or other. So Augur tried to @Trim and say, I think about you. No, what did he write? He said, I think about you when I wank in the shower or something. It was part of the Augur fancies Trim Doomhaus meta bullshit. But of course Trim wasn't called Trim that day. So he automatically added Trimette, saying, I think about you while I wank in the shower. And he didn't realise. And it was like 10 minutes until he realised what he'd done, and we were all just sat looking at it. Fucking amazing. I think it's actually still up, and he won't mind me doing this, I'm sure. You know what Augur's like. Let me see if I can find it. Because Augur, an absolute boss, oh no, he did realise early, keeps this shit up and didn't delete it. Let me post this picture in Discord. It gets funnier every time I see it. That was a long time. I'd curl up for a while. It's so good. Jesus. Raunchy yet wholesome, I know, right? Brilliant. It's already out there, yeah, exactly. And he knew it was funny, so just fucking let it sit there, right? I once called a diadem a diaphragm. Fucking hell, these mistakes are easy to make, right? I'd curl up for a while, says Sotha. Keep talking about your diaphragm, I'm going to get a stitch in mine. Saves time, apparently. For some reason I thought it took him a while to notice, but it seems like he responds to it immediately in the picture. You have to give credit to Augur letting all those things ride. Most people would delete it and then hide. Yes, I think I would be one of them. I hate to compliment Augur, but that's the best thing. It's somebody that is willing, for the sake of cheering up everybody around them, is willing to just be totally embarrassed. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's willing to just let it ride out because he knows that we'll all appreciate it if he does. And there's something about that, right? Alright. What I'm doing now is to prepare for the mixer that I was just thinking of building. This is what I had to do with the haze one to protect it, look. It's in there now, it's destroyed, but I had to build an ash wall surround, as well as build a roof on it, which I'm going to have to do for this one as well to stop the mosquitoes. And then I'm going to have to build all of these walls similar around it to stop the black ants. Now, I don't think I need as many walls as this, which I evidently didn't need for this one. But I've got all this stuff nearby, so if I was just to carry it over to the north... Let me just turn the music down ever so slightly. We'll go 35. Then I could set this up pretty quickly because the distance isn't that far. I'd just set it up there and drop it off there. I would 100% delete it, yeah. Never tell him I've said this. Augur's pretty tippy-top. Yeah, that willingness to just embarrass yourself in front of everybody, it's great. Fuck that guy. Right, so what I think I do, as boring as this is, instead of going through all the rigmarole of making new bricks, just break this down and take it over there. I think it suits this place as well, right? Because I guess we're all here to just make fools out of ourselves, right? And I think the better way to fit in this place is to just make a fool of yourself at all times, right? Keep forgetting to unbind X on Discord as you push the mute button for prop hunt. Whoa, kitten. Don't talk about Super Secret Orange Chat. Oh no, they're going to watch the clips and realise about Super Secret Orange Chat. Keep on typing a word with X in it and forgetting about it. They're going to see it on Chrisman's stream anyway, Super Secret Orange chat. This is a long process. It's worth it though, right? Because cooking bricks was a pain in the ass. And I really need the materials for the ash walls on the inside too. Come to me, bricks, come to me. Might as well not have a weapon out at this point. Just keep this dagger out. Come to me. I can make a fortress with this. And then whatever doesn't get destroyed, I can take up to the next one. I can just keep moving the bricks. If I recall, it didn't give you 100% of your materials back previously. But it does now, which is good. So when you destroy something, I think it used to give you like 50% or whatever, but it's like Valheim now. There's one reason I aren't looking forward to going back to Valheim after this playthrough, and that is my stupid short-term memory, terrible Stubbler brain is really bad at remembering like crafting chains. You know, where you have to craft that and then get all them in your inventory and then craft that and then these 3 things that you've crafted then craft the next thing, and then I get so lost with that stuff. But Grounded fixed it by having a crafting table near your inventory, so that if you have the items in your inventory anywhere, even if they're in a storage chest, you can still build. Like, the crafting menu scans for nearby chests and stuff, which has meant that... Did I just waste that? No. Which means that I don't have to memorise what I have, and I don't have to have it on me. So going back to Valheim means I'm going to be searching through chests and collecting different stacks of different things, and I'm not looking forward to that. My stupid Stubbler brain. Does Dreamlight Valley do it too? What? So you don't have to worry about having anything in your inventory. If it's in your boxes or if it's in your base or whatever, you can use it. So good. It helps stupid Stubbler brain, definitely. Yeah, as long as it's... Yeah, exactly. Not if it's on the floor or something. Which I guess makes sense sort of in an FCI purpose as well, right? Because as long as you can't just do it anywhere on the map, as long as you have to sort of stand near the chest, you're still technically going back to your sort of crafting area to craft, right? Because imagine not needing to go into Stubble's beautiful workshop. What would be the point in living? Which bag space have I filled up now? Not too much, actually. This is pretty good. I might be able to get the whole thing in my bags as I leave, which would be tippy-tippers. You'd have to ask Chris, man, if it allows outside the chest. He's the heathen that leaves all the shit all over the ground. Chris, man! I think he's in a meeting. Tidy space, tidy mind. Then again, I suppose if it's just all over the floor, it is placed, technically, right? It's not going to despawn because it's just rattling around like these bricks. Good. Ridicule him. I can't ridicule Chris, man. There was a moment yesterday in Propham where Chris, man, killed me. And he felt really guilty. He's like, oh, he says, that's like killing my... It's like shooting my own dog, he said, when he killed, because we was on different teams. Poor old Chris, man. God, them taunts yesterday. The unbridled chaos of, like I say, go on, satisfying pop. Beautiful. The unbridled chaos of 4 people taunted, especially when 2 people get the same bastard song. That taunt on stereo with like a 0.5 second delay was brutal. Well, I like picking these bricks up. 262 bricks I'm up to so far. Do you know what? Time's actually gone pretty slow today. I think it's because I was expecting to be working for ages on that mixer. When I got it done really quickly, it felt like I was sort of ahead of schedule. Wait. Is the roof built on top? Yeah, it will be. I was hoping I could get a really satisfying pot. Sorry, yeah, it feels like I'm ahead. I finished something ahead of schedule, and all of a sudden I had all this time to fill. Not to fill, but to start working on something else, which was pop. I love that pop so much. Part of me wonders whether I should destroy the base at the end like we did in Valheim. Destroy all evidence that Max was ever in the yard. Like, get it to a point where it's just one brick holding it up. And I just have to pop that one brick out. Pop. See that pop there? Imagine the entire castle going down like that. Is that oh, that's a piece I haven't destroyed yet, right? Come on. I'm assuming I get all of my ash stuff, but oh shit, I need to get up top and I've just destroyed the way up. Piss. Have I? No. I don't have to worry, actually. I don't need to get on top, do I? So that's 1 ash cement. Oh, crap, look at this mess. I'm taking all the roof pieces as well, because the crude rope, I'm sure, will come in handy at some point. Brick. I actually expected this to take way longer than it has. I might actually get an attempt if I can get building. I'm going to have to just, like, quadruple build. Just go big on the walls. Right, remind me to pick up that ash cement. This took no time at all to deconstruct. Ash half. So this is my entry point, right? Did anybody see whether or not they came from 360 degrees on that last mixer? I didn't actually see. Because if they was coming from all directions, it's not like I can just have the back open where I can engage the mixer. I might have to do that thing where I build my way out of it. And build it shut behind me. Right. If I get a full stack of stems, I can pick up everything else, can't I, without picking up stems. That deconstructed super quick. Certainly quicker than it was to build the bastard thing. But now, I've got bricks and bricks and bricks. Is my inventory actually full? No? Is that everything? Surely in here somewhere there's some ash that I missed. I'm quite willing to leave behind anything but ash because that shit's expensive. Can't take these with me. Don't be so obsessed with tidiness. Fallen in this hole before. Anything other than weed stem? Is that rust? No, just a bullshit texture. There's none stacked up top, right? There's none in here. Are we good? Are we good? We're good. That's a lot of bricks. That's a lot of fucking bricks. Let's go over now, I suppose. Go over to the mixer and we'll go stick it all down. How do I get up there the quickest way? I suppose I go up the... Is it nighttime falling or daytime? Nighttime. I'm assuming I can't sleep now. Let me check this bedroom. I can't work out whether it's nighttime that's falling now or daytime. Or... No, sorry, whether I can sleep. I can. Alright. Sorry. I was talking shit for a second there. Which isn't like me. Pretty good. Here's Mixer. You was challenging, yet set an unrealistic expectation for the next one. Goodbye. I can't think of many reasons to go back to the haze now. It's like the haze is behind me now. The hedge is behind me now. I've said that a few times. What am I still looking for here? Where is the raw science around here? If it's hinting at raw science, I could do to find out where. I need as much science as I can get my grubby little mitts on. Is it in the lab? So my little scanner on the bottom, like, where? This way? No? Not that way? Barely that way. Is it below me, I wonder? The closest I can get to it is here. And then it fades away. There. Where? So from that point it fades... No, it gets really strong there, look. And then wherever I go, it fades. See it? So this is like the pinnacle of where it might be. I wonder if that's in the lab underneath. It's got to be either directly above or in the lab underneath. It might be on that little... I've never been up there, have I? Can I even get up there? I'd wager it's up there on that point.
Let's see what's around here.
I've never been up there. Potential mission for the future? If I could actually jump. How did I? This is how I've been getting up here, but I can't remember how I was doing the jumping. Maybe duck under there, roger that. Up onto there. Oh fuck it, this is the one I don't like doing. Come on, don't fail, don't fail, don't fail, don't fail. You got this. Jump onto the other side of that leaf.
That was refreshing.
Shut up, Max.
Food.
When I said shut up, I didn't say start making orgasm noises when you're eating. Thank you very fucking much. Jesus. I did jump on the other side. Yeah, I jumped clean over it. I was anticipating cheeky giggle there. Cheeky, I'll be honest. But thankfully, I didn't hear it. A Siddle sub with no message. A Siddle sub alert with no alert. Despite the fact he subbed earlier. Is anybody else seeing that, or am I losing my mind? Siddle, did you just press that on purpose? I'm magic. Oh, fuck, I fell off that jump again because I was thinking about Siddles. How did that happen? There's not some setting, is there, where you can do it, where you can choose the level of alert? That would be pretty good, actually. But I suppose you'd have to do it with Prime. Do I have to thank you again, Siddles, despite the fact I already thanked you earlier on? Being grateful to Siddle twice. I've got distracted here, haven't I? Can I get up onto that one, maybe? No. Oh, I can. That's an easy way to do this. Holy shit, that is a much easier way to do this. Right, I think this raw science is over here. I've done it the last 2 months, I don't know why. Thank you, Siddles, for the sub. Look how grateful I am. Thank you, Siddles, for the sub, though. I appreciate it, as always. As I did earlier when you sent it the last time. Can I have a brief aside to see if I can build my way up there? And we'll do this build tomorrow. I just wanted to see if I can bring enough crap to build my way up to that, because I've never been up there. I've got the bricks on me to do it now. Fuck it, I'm doing it. I was able to join the meeting after all. I didn't miss it. Everyone did because they didn't send out the invite properly. Hey, that's a good... That's probably the best option that you could have, Chris Man, right? You can just say, oh yeah, me too, despite the fact. I wonder if I'm just doing this temporary, I wonder if I can get away with these things. If I build this here. Sales, thank you for the sub. And then just like, can I walk up that? Or is this one of them things where it won't let me? Oh, fuck off. The grounded developers knew my bullshit was coming before I even started. So what can I build that could potentially act as a ramp, other than ramps? Can I make clover stairs out of brick? Surely I can make something that I can use for this. If I go like that, then I can just... Valheim community. Yeah, all your gear stays if you drop it on the ground like a slobbing. And yes, sorry, all your gear stays safe if you drop it on the ground like a slobbing dreamlight. I see, but I lost a chest full of gems and kept losing my crop so they can suck me off. You lost a chest, what, to some bug or something, Chris, man? Valheim community, I'm just making sure that this is seen as an acceptable method of getting up onto this upper deck bit. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be up here. There might be an invisible wall. The Twatheim. It can fuck off. Fuck, I can't actually get down to that to build the base one. Let's just get rid of that, right? And then... like that. Then it's like this, right? And then like that. I don't know if I'll be able to build that. This might be a bit finicky. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it might not actually be meant to be up here, so just excuse me if this is bullshit. Oh, it was an overhaul update which screwed you. That sucks. Oh, I'm up. Wow, this does not look like I'm meant to be up here. Does it? This is a very wide open space, this. Ooh, I'm not sure I'm meant to be in here, up here.
Building is a fair mechanic in the game. Us at the Valheim community actually applaud you for being sensible for once. This one good deed has undone the 83,756 prior bad ones. Welcome back.
I've been reaccepted to the Valheim community ahead of going back to Stubbler. Thank you, Valheim community, for your acceptance. This area is whopping.
Article 5, Section 2 of the Valheim Community Charter, this method is deemed cheese. This type of behavior is subject to board review and possible suspension.
But wait, I'm getting conflicting messages from the Valheim community. Who knew? Good idea, Sothan, yeah. Carly, welcome to the stream. Typical Stubbler, always looking for an easy way out. I've been accepted by the Valheim community and then condemned by the Valheim community. We never said we use logic. True. Alright, Sothan, I'll go inside the house. If they didn't want you up here, maybe they should set some traps. Sothan suggested saving just in case I fall into the void, which was a good idea. You know you're not supposed to be somewhere when the textures are textures in the distance. This has got textures that work fine with the current LOD, right? Written all over it.
You have now been rebanned and you have been sent several death threats involving cheese. You know what you have done. Save the cheese for Skyrim, you silly ninny wanker bitch fucker.
Whoa, Jesus, Valheim community. Siddles, I don't think your word stands for much among the Valheim community uppers. Cardi, how are we? Welcome to the stream. Look! Oh, there's an invisible wall. Being chopped. One second, sir, then. Now that's a fucking thumbnail. It's not... I'm not going to be able to centre it right, but it gets the message across, right? Sir Than, thank you very much for the pride. Look at that. That's pretty tippy-tapers. Certainly not using the proper composition, but it looks good. So, Than, I appreciate the sub as always. You got your emote now, you can use it. I did, Cardi, yeah. I went and tested the mixer in the sandbox, and in testing, completed it. I don't know. But for some reason, it was relatively easy. I just shot a lot of antlions and finished it. So now I'm working on the next one. But everybody almost voted for me not to go and explore the... Not to start work on the trophy room. Whoa! Don't fall down there. I wonder if they intended to put content up here, but then didn't. But look, it's got this sign, look.
Having a little peep.
Which makes me think maybe this is a construction zone and some DLC's set up here. Imagine. And at this point, somebody opens the door and punch you into next door's yard. Yeah. It does feel... I'm with you, Scotty. It feels like... Because you could set a DLC up here, right? Because it's just a big open space. To potentially go into... You know what I mean? Let me go investigate this thing, because there was some raw science that I was up here to look for. I've got 13 minutes left of today's stream, but all I need to do is drop down and take the zipline, so I can explore this with this 10 minutes. Thank you for the sub, my love, Seth, and I appreciate it. Enjoy not having any ads on your way in. Do you know, now I joke about it, Scotty, that might be true. Because this might be a hint that there might be some DLC set here, potentially, but it depends how the game ends, I guess. Again, if you know that there's any truth in that, please don't confirm or deny. Nothing around here, is there? Where was the science that I was looking for? Over in this corner. Because I got a ping that there was some raw science, but if I'm above it, then the science might be in the lab, which I've not been in a very long time. Knocking on heaven's door. I couldn't even knock on it, it wouldn't let me. Right, so the raw science isn't... It's not telling me that the science is here anyway, so I assume... that it's not something we need to worry about. Go down and get it out of the lab if I need it. Do you know what I might use while I'm up here? I don't usually use this because I don't like going fast in games I'm not interested, but there's this perk, Natural Explorer, so if I take off Coup de Grace and put this on, I should be running faster by default. Whoa, look at that speed! And this is without the aphid slippers. I wonder if I put like the aphid slippers on and natural... Look at the speed, by the way. If I could just outrun everything. See, if I put this on, I could have got past that Black Widow in the undershed and just gone straight to the lab. Can we build in this area, says Chaz? Good question. Imagine the base. Imagine the fucking castle I could build up here. Whoa. That would be quite something. Time to build a second base. The problem is the map's not, because of the obvious reasons, the map's not necessarily big enough to warrant a second base. I'd have to build one just for the fuck of it, but... Castle Play School. That's quite good. Could definitely put a zipline up here, yeah. Underground lighthouse on the porch. But the bees might crash into my base and it'd essentially be porch 9... Yeah, no, I'll back away from that. Just fill in the rest, it was quite good. The trouble is, Gwynblade, is we're not exactly going to get a better...
Have a look around.
That was good though, Gwynblade, no? It would have been good if I'd have gone through with it, but I didn't go through with it for the record. I was thinking more of what's on top of the paint can, but a large castle is cool. I could build up there too. There's the raw... There is some raw science. Some there, look. Wait, so I'm supposed to be up here? Cheeky though. I didn't say it for the record. Cowards.
You never told me science could be this exciting.
Fucking hell. I didn't say it. Right, untag that. We'll put coup de grace back on. I suppose there's nothing up there, right? Are we confident that there's nothing up there? It's just, I think it might be a plan for future content or something like that. I'm happy with it. Let's go see if I can find the raw science in the bottom of the base, and we'll get out of here. My water went down a lot while I was up there. I'm just going to kill these because it's all mats for heals in the future. I need to drink as well. I'd rather not fight a bombardier beetle if I don't need to. Come here! Right. Let's set the final goal with the final 8 minutes of the stream to be getting this raw science from the Hayes lab. And then that will be the end of what has been a surprisingly successful stream, despite it not feeling like it was going to be. I'll just have a quick check of the lab and see if I can find this thing. Or should I just return home? Press 1 to do one last daring mission in the stream. Press 2 to just go home at the right time and guarantee marbles is on time. Yes, you people voting for the dangerous, adventurous option. I respect it. Could delete my save and start all over again. No! No! No!
Stay away, buddy.
I might not be able to do it anyway.
What?
Look at the fucking damage. Run! Die of poison? Good. Okay, I fell in a hole. I don't know if you noticed. I'm not going to have time now, am I? Did I just make the decision for myself? If I can actually get out of this place, this is. So what you're suggesting, Razor, is that I do a grounded hardcore playthrough on War mode. Fucking hell, I'd love to see it if somebody could. Nice jump. Thanks, Cheeky. At least this one's going to work. God, imagine. I haven't thought about... Because... I think because I was so looking forward to a more Subnautica, and Subnautica Below Zero was something completely different to what I was anticipating. I've often thought about streaming a hardcore Subnautica playthrough. At least you'll get the achievements on like this pointless run. That's true. Alright. In here, let's see if I can find this raw science. I think it's in here somewhere. But I've not been in this lab for a very long time. But I can't imagine where there would be some raw science that I didn't collect before. Hardcore Subnautica does sound good, right? Right, I don't want to pay the cheese tax, so let me just fill up on water real quick. 5 minutes to do this and get back home. You can hear the raw science from here, look. Where is it? It says it's in here somewhere. I can hear it. Ooh. A note I never found before. Goodbye, Wendell. Wendell, what can I say in this letter that we haven't argued about these last few years? Is there even anything left to talk about? It breaks my heart to admit, but we need a change. Oh, this is from his wife! We've been speculating about this. How did I not find this before? Wendell, what can I say in this letter that we haven't argued about these last few years? Is there even anything left to talk about? It breaks my heart to admit it, but we need a change. I'm sorry. I just can't take the tears anymore. I can't bear the look of disappointment on our children's faces night after night, pretending it's all going to get better. So we're going up north to my sister's. I need the time to think and decide what happens next. Please don't call me. I won't answer. If you want to talk about where we go from here, you'll have to pull yourself away from your work and make the drive. I'll always love you, Wendell, and I hate that we've ended up here, but here we are. Please take care of yourself and don't forget to eat something healthy now and again. Your not yet ex-wife, Trudy. How did I not find this? This is like early game stuff. But I suppose we're going to have to do this for a lot of the labs if I want to try and get as close to 100% as I can. Ooh. Okay, it sounds like she's never coming back. Which one will be shorter, State of Decay 2 or Subnautica Hardcore 2? Subnautica Hardcore. Have I... What time? Oh, fuck, I've got 4 minutes to get back to the base. And I don't know where that raw science is. And I've just... Alright, I'm coming back here tomorrow. Alright, I'm coming back here tomorrow. I'm going to loot that tomorrow. How have I been missing all of this shit? Christ. Look, it's a Reaper one. Alright, I'm coming back here tomorrow. We finally loot the fucking Haze Lab. Right, tomorrow, Haze Lab, shelf mixer. How much shit am I actually missing in the Haze Lab? The places. No, I suppose I would have... Oh, I've made a mess of this today. It's been equal parts success, equal parts failure. This little twat's going to knock my weapon out of my hand. There's an infected gnat there, and Thandy has not called me out on it. Alright, I've got 3 minutes. Let's try and speed run back home, and then let's finish this.
Evil Weevil.
That was a weirdly successful stream today.
Stream title idea. Giant Haste Axe.
Yeah, that works. Okay, no, we're alright. I'm alive. Right, I've got to rush home. Otherwise I have to pay the cheese tax, which doesn't exist in this game. Go and play, thank you for the bits. I just like thinking of Giant Haystacks. The fucking wrestler. Just a Reaper 100 guy. Cool, alright, tomorrow then, on tomorrow's Grounded stream, which starts at exactly the same time as this one does, I build the fortress of all fortresses with all of this brick around the mixer, and we get that done, and then after that, the first building project in quite some time, as I build the... It was oft requested at the start of the playthrough, I build a trophy/dressing room. How elaborate does it have to be? Does it have to be fancy, or can it just be a little box on one of the lily pads? You're having a sundial when we go back to Valheim. You're not having another one. And I also see that Chaz has suggested building a fucking underground lighthouse on the back porch, which I'm also not building. Valheim will be in 7 years when I have completed as much as I want to complete Grounded, and then spent 3 streams dying on State of Decay and wiping. Thank you for all being here today, though. I appreciate it. Grounded every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for exactly the same amount of time, without a break, because I don't know what's good for me. I've not been in it yet, Martin. No, that's to come. I have a feeling that that might be where the Ominent presence is, like the company that the Good Doctor worked for that seems relatively evil. I think there might be a representative in there because that's where I am being sent. Because there is the guy I just found there, the skeleton. That's like some crew that Ominent sent out to track Wendell. So Ominent's definitely here, but I don't know whether they're still active. But somebody is sending the mind control robot bullshit after me, so I'm sure that there is an Ominent presence somewhere in the yard. And I vote it's probably in the castle. Right, tomorrow then, I'm going to grab the last few bits we need out of that Haze Lab, and then we're going to work on the mixer up north. And then once that's finished, potentially build a fucking trophy room. How about that? Thank you for being here today. I love you all very much. I appreciate everybody that's stopping here for the first time. Thank you for everybody that's been here frankly too often to be coming back. You people make terrible decisions and have bad time management. How about that? But I'll see you all tomorrow. I love you all. Thank you all. But for now... That stream both flew by and went really fucking slowly. I don't know why. I think it's because I accidentally achieved my goals too early. Right, boys and girls of the Doomhaus Discord, if you're hanging around for a little bit. Everybody else, I will see you all tomorrow, but for those in the Doomhaus Discord, which is linked down below, let's pick a fucking winner, shall we? How about that? Right, Cats has been gold all weekend. We've seen a lot of Cats. We've seen a lot of the person of the century of the day. He has represented the crown well over the weekend. But Cats, for the Greens, needs his crown taken off his head and hopefully placed firmly on the head of an orange. How about that? I thought I had hiccups there for a moment. Wait, what did I make some strange noise? If you're in the Doomhaus Discord, you know full well that when you join, you get the person of the you get assigned a colour, be it a green name or an orange name. The greens and the oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine who is the winner. The winner gets the golden name in Discord, person of the century of the day title, and a point for their total. Not only a point for their personal total, but a point for the overall annual scores, which the oranges are currently dominating by 13 fucking points. Cats can keep it. He has to win twice in a row. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to compete in today's single run of marbles, all you have to do is type the password and I will give you a marble. If your marble wins, you get all the plaudits. If you've yet to get a point in 2023, you better hurry up because Eurovision is only just a little over 2 months away and you need to have a point, at least one, but probably two, to get a country for Eurovision. If you'd like entry into the glitziest, most glamorous, gayest competition of the year, then you must simply win marbles. If you'd like a marble today, simply type the password. The password being... porch. Go. I'm trying to be preemptive with it. Right, we have today, let me just check the scores. Currently top of the league is Chaz, Tagslack and Cardi on 5 points each, who are looking to get one of these at the end of the year. Bybee and Cats in second place, both of them already have one though, and third place is Lundios, Alkarion and Satan tied on 3 points. Does any of Tagslack, Cats or Chaz or Cardi take the lead? It's all to be seen. Right, today's combatants are... I've dawdled with this, I acknowledge. I've been a bit slow today. We have Kitten for the oranges. Martin looking for to get his entry to Eurovision for the greens. Gwynblade for the greens. Scotty for the greens. Sothan for the greens.
Twat.
Okay, for the oranges. Satan for the oranges. Cats for the greens. Easy Green looking to get his entry into Eurovision as well. Lundios, welcome to the stream. How are we for the greens? Mina for the oranges. Razor looking to get his entry into Eurovision for the oranges. Santa for the greens. Bybee, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon for the oranges. Sills for the oranges. Chaz for the greens. Cardi for the greens. Cheeky for the oranges. Tagslack, welcome to the stream. For the oranges. Dougie looking to get his entry into Eurovision for the greens. Chrisman looking to get his entry into Eurovision for the oranges. And Cellist for the greens. Not yet Gwynblade, no. I'm struggling. Oh, Mind right as well for the oranges. Cellist, welcome to the stream. I actually guessed the right amount. We have Kitten, Martin, Gwynblade, Scotty, Sothan, Alkarion, Satan, Cats, Easy Green, Lundios, Mina, Razor, Santa, Bybee, Siddles, Chaz, Cardi, Cheeky, Tagslack, Dougie, Chrisman, Cellist, and Mindright. 11 oranges and 12 greens. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 fits the level. Go. Just got home in my MOT past car. This guy. Congratulations to Cellist's car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 presses of the random button from Cellist gets us to the level enemy at the gate. Everybody, best of luck, especially if you're looking to get entry into Eurovision. We need as many people in there as possible. 3, 2, 1. 10 isn't between 1 and 10, heathen. Don't you try and snarl me up in semantics, Sothan. I know your game. Right. Person of the century of the day. First point of the week. Current scores 45 to 32 in favour of the oranges. Who wins the day? Let's see. 3, 2, Very early on, we see Easy Green potentially getting on the list for the first time in 2023 for the Greens. Kitten does some... Ooh, that's a good, strong performance from Chaz. Can Chaz, who's taken the lead already, potentially hold it and take first place? And Sothan gets one after calling. That's an oopsie, Sothan. Cardi has fallen. Cardi is not taking the lead today. Bybee, out of nowhere, comes steaming out of the blocks and gets overtaken immediately by Tagslack. Chris Mann's not getting his first point of the year. That is unlucky for Chris Mann. Tagslack is driven clean off the level because Bybee stay on it. She can. Bybee first place for the Oranges. Kitten second place for the Oranges. Tagslack takes a big chop. This looks very orange as we speak, despite the fact the Oranges have less marbles. Imagine. Cheeky has fallen. Alkarion has fallen. Siddles has fallen. This is looking like a strong run from Bybee. Kitten's right there too. Easy Green in third. Chaz in fourth. Cellist in fifth. Have you had a point yet this year? Santa's down. Razor's down. Satan's down. We're losing a lot of Oranges here. Kitten and Bybee might end up going back in this. They don't. Kitten has escaped, but Easy Green's right here. Surely it's Kitten or Bybee. Surely you can do this, Kitten. Kitten! Easy orange win. Look at that. It's beautiful. My marble really wants to commit suicide this year. Yeah, it does. Kitten Caboodles is your person of the century of the day, and the Oranges rampage on. And this year, we take no prisoners. We don't fuck about with no royal deaths. We don't screw around letting them get points in competitions that they frankly don't deserve to win. Despite the fact they've already got significantly more Greens in for Eurovision, we're going to do what we did last year and get the country that has just been invaded by another country and deserves everybody's sympathy and steal the points. Dougie, what was this? Dougie, you look like you was going to win this. Ooh. Fewer, not less. I'm going to go with less. We're going to bend the fucking terminology and make it work. Catus, Lundios, Mindright, Satan, Santa, Razor, Cheeky, Siddles, Alkarion, Gwynblade, Tagslack, Chrisman, and Cardi all took a big shit. Kitten, however, your person of the century of the day with Bybee a close second, and Scotty, the most advanced Green. Congratulations. That is going to do it for today. 46 points to 32. You love to see it. Let me press this, 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 and this. And I can put the crown on the head of Kitten. Cats, unlucky. Kitten, good work. That is Kitten's second point of the year. Kitten, you are guaranteed, I think, a country for Eurovision unless some real bullshit happens. Congratulations. Your marble really wants to commit suicide. Cheeky's the new mind, right? You finished twice. I had a feeling it would go down to the cats and the Right, I'm going to stop talking shit and get out of here. Thank you all for joining me today. Your person of the century of the day is Kitten for the Oranges, and the team scores currently look very, very good, with the Oranges 14 points clear in March. It's going to be our year, this one, I think. Right. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. There'll be another Marbles tomorrow where hopefully Mindright can stay the Mindright and Cheeky can be the new Cheeky. How about that? Does that explain it? Right, the scores are in the pins. If you'd like to, keep track of the competition and see who's winning and who's losing and who's on the list and who isn't and what's going to happen for Eurovision, which is the next major event of the year.
Shite stream as usual.
Cheeky, thank you. I appreciate the bits as always. Thank you for everybody for the bits today and the subs and the hosts and the raids and everything as always. I love you all very much, boys and girls. Cheeky?
Twattler.
Do you know what? It's been a good stream today. I accidentally beat something I didn't expect to, and we're so far ahead of plan, but for some reason it feels like I failed because I did it too easily.
I haven't seen a beating like this since Archive Mitchell took bust of the Vic the back of the head from Stacey Slater in EastEnders.
Archive Mitchell! I don't remember that character. Right, I'm getting out of here, thank you all very much. Wasn't it Dirty Den? I can't remember. Thank you all. I love you all. I will be here tomorrow. I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you stayed on the platform, Alkarion's live as is. Nope, just Alkarion. So click his name. Give him a follow if you haven't already. He's in the chat somewhere. I'm sure you're already following him. Head over there and go and relax because you're going to need it after this shit. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for the support as always. I love you all very much. But can somebody think of me a final word while I say it? Siddles, Cheeky, Cats, Mindright, Kitten, Tagslack, Sothan, Mindright, Cellist, Gwynblade, Chrisman, Cardi, Bybee, Razor, Santa, Lundios, and everybody else. Thank you all very much. But your person of the century of the day simply says this on the way out. Inspiring.